Give me my Defender axe. Also, I think that's propaganda. You know, that these historians like to spread a bunch of bullshit. I don't think George Washington ever cut down a cherry tree. I just don't believe it. I don't see any evidence of it. Where's the cherry tree? You know, I need some DNA evidence or something. You're like, well, how are you going to get that? What'd he do? Masturbate onto the cherry tree? You know what? The little pervert probably did. All right. We are live again. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I hope everyone's doing well. I'm doing pretty good. No complaints here. I got fresh hot coffee. You know how it is. First sip, best sip. Let me just dive right in. Oh my. Just like a warm, cozy hug, y'all. Absolutely amazing. I'm glad to see you all this morning. What are we doing this morning? We got WoW Hardcore on deck, y'all. WoW Hardcore. Thought about maybe retail, but we did retail last week and had a heck of a good time with that. What did we do last week with WoW? It was the Horrific Visions, y'all. It was really fun. Like, got my little blood boiling, y'all. Had me about to smack the keyboard. Had me about to throw. Oblivion had me smacking my keyboard, y'all. Like, that's not the kind of girl I am. I'm over here beating the damn keyboard, squeezing my mouse. Like, I'm gonna throw my monitor out the fucking window. I'll do it, too. Not afraid to do it. Well, I'm not afraid to do it, but I would be afraid to have to buy a new one. That would suck. Must resist. Do not destroy streaming equipment. Do not destroy gaming equipment. It is a bad deal, y'all. Don't do it. I'm not gonna do that, y'all. So what are we doing this morning? Is the little moon fruity, y'all? She's level 13. Let me see. Level 13 Night Elf Hunter, y'all. It's the hunter versus Teldrassil. Of course, y'all know who wins. It's gonna be Mommy. She gonna win for y'all. That's what she does. Y'all, I had a medical emergency yesterday, y'all. I woke up, had a really sharp pain in my side. It was hurting bad. It was hurting for hours. And so I went to the urgent care. But I also had another slight issue that had been bothering me for several weeks, y'all. And when you add those two things together, it was just too much worry for me. So I went to the doctor, y'all. They went in my damn pocket. They nickel and dime my ass, y'all. We had to spend a hella chunk of change yesterday, but I think we're gonna be okay, y'all. I'm on an antibiotic for 10 days, twice a week. And hopefully that gets my issues cleared up. But I don't want to get into that too much. I just wanted to give y'all an update. How I'm doing. Mostly doing okay. You know, but I think we're going to be alright. The pain has mostly resolved in my side. And it's down to like a dull ache. And it's just a bit of soreness. So probably okay. Didn't have to do no ER business. Was worried though. It was hurting. Let me tell you, when I tell you it was hurting, it had you girl bent the hell over double. Okay, I felt like I couldn't breathe. So we're better now. I talked to the girlfriend. She's like, you better go to the doctor. She was gonna get me, y'all. I had to do it. I don't like to go to doctors. But I'm running around yapping, you know. I figured I'd tell y'all a little story. I didn't want to get into too much detail about it. Hey, let me get a sip of coffee. Okay. What? Love Cur? Love KR. Is that Love Cur or Love KR? And I swear this antibiotic is making my neck itchy or something. It's weird. It might just be my imagination though. That's why you don't read like the symptoms on your stuff. Like you or the side effects, because you'll give them to yourself. That's a well-known thing. Your brain is powerful enough that it can literally manifest symptoms. That's why the placebo effect works on drugs. Did y'all know this? Let me tell you something that I learned from my many years in healthcare. Sitting in meetings, yada yada. Think about this, y'all. I want to tell y'all something very interesting about placebo. People say that, oh, it's just the placebo effect. But let me tell you what the doctors will tell you about it. That the placebo effect represents 70%. Okay, listen to me. 70% of the effect size of all potential treatment protocol, y'all. 70%. So what's happening when you take your medication? The medicine's doing 30% of the work, y'all. Mechanistically, the placebo effect is doing the other 70. That's for every single medical treatment known to mankind. Let that sink in. If you don't believe me, you can Google it, but you might have to read some scholarly articles. Some people like reading some heady stuff, though. I'm going to let that marinate. Let me get a sip of coffee. Aye. Crown of the earth. Okay, let's go. So what we doing other than just running around? Can I go do that? Oh yeah, we got to get another file of PP. Oh, we got to go down here and kill Ursal the Mauler. What do we do first, y'all? They're both equidistant from where I'm going to have to go. So we might as well just go south, y'all. We're going to go south because it's the best direction. Everybody knows going south's good, y'all. Your girl lives in the south. Of course going south is good, okay? It's very good. It's the best direction. Everybody knows it. We got that southern charm. We got that southern hospitality. We sure do. We make you feel good. Aren't you always glad when you get a nice southern lady on the phone when you have to call customer service and she says, "Oh, hello, dear. How are you doing, darling? Little sweetheart. What can I help you with today?" And as opposed to the sternness that you get elsewhere. Let's see. I don't want to run through y'all. I'm just yapping and I'm about to run through a pile of like fur balls and just die. There's Seal. She says, "Hi, Nat. Hey, Seal. How are you doing, girl? I hope you're doing good. Glad to see you." Let me get a sip of coffee as we stand here. I got to go down south. Got to go down here and kill this Ursal the Mauler. His mauling days are about to come to an end, unfortunately for him. Don't aggro, you little piece of shit. I see you looking at me. He gave me the side eye. Y'all see that? Oh, my Mark of the Wild's done faded. Well, let's go this way. We'll hop over the mossy log with our night elf agility. Boop. 55-inch vertical leap, y'all. LeBron James ain't got shit on me. Seal says, "I'm doing all right. Work has been a bit rough this weekend. Memorial Day and graduation led to a very busy weekend." Ah. Gotcha. Graduation? Did you graduate, Seal, or did you have somebody that you knew graduating? But Seal says, but I got the day off now. Hell yeah, Seal. Fuck yeah. Big dick days off. Alright, let me get down. Let me go. Let's see. I don't know. Am I going to go through there? That's a bunch of roots, y'all. I don't know if I can make it. Boop, boop, boop. Getting up there. Going through here. Under that one. Over this one. You know how we do it. Just weave through it like it's a hedge maze, y'all. Don't make the little timber bark whatever the hell mad. Oh God, he's hitting me. Well, he can just F off. I'm trying to limit some of my swearing, y'all. Did you hear me edit myself there? I was gonna drop the F-bomb, but I said, you know what? I'm just gonna say F this time. I be watching my VODs back sometimes and I listen to myself and I'm like, what the hell are you doing, girl? Like, you over here, you think you on a boat? You think you a sailor? Why are you swearing like that? It's not ladylike. I need to tone it down a little bit. Just be getting carried away. Seal says the store I work at is down the street from a college. Oh, gotcha. So I saw a lot of graduating kids. Very cool. Seal also says one time in high school, I was just talking to my friends and it turned out my mom was behind me and heard me cuss so much. Oh my, that's just the worst. You drew the ire of mom. Oh no, I bet the look of astonishment, disappointment was something else. I could just see her with her arms crossed, shaking her head. Like, oh my Lanta, this girl, she done swore a schworry poo. A swearing streak. Oh, look at that. A piece of candy. AKA a flower for me to pick. What kind of night elf would I be if I didn't pick my flowers? You know, gotta do it. Give me that silver leaf. Give me that peace bloom. Give me that mage royal. Ay, ay, ay. Whoop. Her gathering. I'm casting it. Oh my God. Failed attempt? This game is trying to tell me I'm a failure, y'all. I don't accept it. I'm very talented. I'm good at stuff. Care what this damn game says. Let me get a sip of coffee. Oh my, it's very lovely. I'm surprised I don't have to use the bathroom already. I had to go to the doctor yesterday, Seal. I was having a medical emergency. I had woke up and I had a very, very sharp pain in my side. And I apologize, anybody already heard this story, but I'm gonna tell it again. I'll fucking do it again. So we gotta figure, okay. But let me yap on this story real quick. So I went to and I had this other issue bothering me. I'm just gonna set that issue aside. But you combine the two things, like this pain, it was like 2-3 hours. It had me bent over double. It had me feeling like I couldn't breathe. And I didn't want to go to the ER. I said, my God, that'll be thousands of dollars. And I was like, that, no. So I went to the urgent care. And I got treated and he screened me for like really bad stuff or whatever. But the pain, I woke up this morning. He put me on antibiotic twice a day, 10 days, and screened me for like any really potentially bad stuff. And he wanted me to follow up with him, but I don't know if I'm gonna keep that follow up. But yeah, the pain has subsided a lot, and I'm just a little bit tender in my side now. But overall, I think I'm okay. I slept good last night. And, yeah, I think I'm gonna be alright. Let me get a sip of coffee. Seal said, I mean, I cuss a lot. She says, I cuss like a sailor. Yeah. I don't cuss in front of my mom. She would give me such a look. Like, I might say, when I have to say, you know, fuck, I say the F word instead. I don't be... She is so disapproving of that. I have to watch my... Okay, for God's sake, girl, do something in the game. Stop all your yapping mess. Send the birdie. Wait, how do I send the birdie again? Oh, shit. Okay. There we go. I think it's on Q. Right, Q. Shit. Okay, there we go. Been a while since I played it. It's been like a couple of weeks. Oh, let me feed Birdie. Hold up. Feed the bird. I gotta get some meat because we're gonna run out of these spoder legs. Oh, for Pete's sake. Kill that. See, that just caused me to waste a piece of meat because, if you give them the meat and then you get them in combat, your pet, it cancels the feeding. So you have to sit there and let it eat. Or otherwise, you know, you don't get all the happiness from it. Let's try that again. This time, no baddies around. So you gotta let them eat to full. Got 15 seconds. My gosh, that's a long time. That's a heck of a long time. Practically 15 lifetimes, y'all. I don't know about y'all, but I live like one lifetime per second every second. I've been doing that for a long time. Okay. Kill that one. We got to clear out just a little bit. Give ourselves a safe path. So if we have to run, like if we get in trouble, that way we'll be able to run our happy little ass out of there. And I gotta zoom out of my character a little bit. Like, stuff be creeping up behind me. Like trying to stab me in my booty hole. With undesirable objects. Such as daggers and arrows? No. Get him, Birdie. Sick him. Kill. Oh shit, look at this bastard trying to perpetrate. See, it's always some mess, y'all. I tell you, classic hardcore. And he's a rare elite, so we might have to... What's the range on me and pet? Oh, look at that, it's only 20 yards. That's crap. That's crapola manola, y'all. Not to be confused with granola, which is actually tasty. But you know, when you mix it with crap, you get crapola manola. I don't make the rules, y'all. I didn't make that up either. It's a very real thing. Let's see. Boop. Get the my 5 coppers. Gonna be rich in no time. Glow up's real, y'all. 5 copper a time. 5 copper per mob. We only need to kill several million more mobs to have like $10. Let me get a sip of coffee. I need to be doing this faster. Where even is he? I don't even see him. It's talking about he's up here. Like, is this add-on telling me lies, y'all? Because I ain't here for it. I appreciate honesty in my add-ons, not outright lies. You know, falsehoods. I don't like falsehoods. I see him way the hell up there. We're gonna pull this boy right here back some. Oh shit, of course he's a caster. Of course. And now we got to run to BFE to get him to come back some. Gosh. We're gonna try to sneak up to the left there.
I can't cast that yet.
Okay, girl, you can't cast that yet. Thanks for letting me know. She talking to herself, y'all. You hear that? You ever been out in the woods shooting a bow and arrow and nobody's around and you shoot it at a target, or you go to pull the thing and you're not ready yet and you tell yourself, oh, I can't do that yet. I can't do that yet. I can't do that yet. It's like, it's not necessary. Okay, go get him, Birdie. I hope he don't try to run, because he could create a whole mess for me. Well, at least they ain't healing themselves. That's good to see. I swear to God, I think this antibiotic is trying to give me an allergic reaction because my damn neck is itching. Ugh, seems like every time I take one. This is the second one I'm taking. I took one yesterday at 5p. And, you know, you're only supposed to take one if you do 2 a day, and it's late because they need to be spaced out about 12 hours. So I took one this morning. It's about 15 after 8. So I'll take another one tonight around 15 after 8. P. Oh, for Pete's sake. Hold on, girl. What the hell are you doing? Put this on A. Put this there, and I don't know, put this right there. That's better. I'm used to arcane shot being on A for some reason. I keep wasting my bandages. Bad behavior, y'all. That's what it is. Okay, so pull this one back a little bit. This is kind of a dangerous area. Not gonna lie to you. Because if we pull several of those, it's gonna get messy. Trying to avoid it. I like a little bit of danger though, y'all. You know, I like to flirt with disaster a bit. Now let's see, can I pull him? Let's try it right here. Oh my, we did it. Mad skills, goddamn. Shoot him in the butthole. Boop. Just like that. I aim all my shots at either the pecker or the butthole. You know, it just tends to do the most damage. Or actually, I wouldn't say the most damage. Depends. It depends, but you know, I'd say the best damage. Okay, get my 12 coppers. Okay, is that it? Heck yeah, we did it. Killed Ursal the Mauler. Him dead. Look at him. Pitiful. Just pitiful. Alright. Let's see. Where are my hearts at for one? It's still in Dolinar. Oh, well, very good. That way I can just hearts. Do I use it now? I might as well. I'm not going to overthink it, y'all. I don't enjoy thinking, if you can't tell. Try not to do it very frequently. It gets in the way of so much, y'all. Like, you know, it's kind of hard. Think about procrastination. You know, 100% of all procrastination is led to by thinking about the wrong thing, folks. You know, like so many people, like, think about this. Like self-help books, YouTube videos about how to do, you know, this and that, how to fix your life and all this. Like, people know what to do to fix their life. Okay, they're just not doing it. So do that thing, whatever it is, and don't watch a video telling you how to break it down into baby steps. Just start doing say, what's the next thing? Okay, do I need to stand up out of this chair to do that thing? Okay, that's step 1. Step 2, walk in the direction of it. It's just action. Just take healthy actions. That's all you gotta do. In the direction of the thing you need to do. Ursal the Mauler. Okay, let me get a sip of coffee before I read the quest. Given all these pro-life tips, because people, think about this, y'all. People want to know how to stop procrastinating. How do I know that? Because if you type that in on Google Trends or if you do that on YouTube, you get a bazillion videos with bazillions of views on it. Well, you know what you're doing when you watch a YouTube video about how to stop procrastinating? You are, in fact, procrastinating. You know what you need to do. Just do it. Ay, ay, ay. Ursal the Mauler. Who is this? A Thedrus bear mantle. Says, Moonfruity, you have proven yourself a most worthy and able hunter. A night elf who follows the path of honor as sure as you do is certain to find great glory in this world. May the forest spirits protect you wherever your travels may take you. Well, of course, yes, love it. Did y'all hear that praise he was pouring on to me? Yes, fucking run my cup over with it, boy. Let's see, choose your reward. Oh, we get a hand-me-down axe, y'all. He's going in his junk. He's rummaging through his junk, y'all, to find me something. A defender axe. Okay. Thornroot club. Does any of that benefit me? No, it doesn't. Well, I mean, the axe, it's got 10 armor on it. I'll take that. Yeah, and if I have to do some chopping, that'll come in handy. I like axes, Here's why I like axes. Because they're very versatile, y'all. You can use them to murder somebody. You can use them for self-defense, which is, preemptive self-defense is murder. I prefer to call it, some people call it murder. I call it preemptive self-defense, of course. Or you can use it to chop down a tree. Chop down a cherry tree, just like George Washington. Give me my defender axe. Also, I think that's propaganda. These historians like to spread a bunch of bullshit. I don't think George Washington ever cut down a cherry tree. I just don't believe it. I don't see any evidence of it. Where's the cherry tree? I need some DNA evidence or something. You're like, well, fuck, how are you going to get that? What'd he do? Masturbate onto the cherry tree? You know what? The little pervert probably did. Not only the first president of the U.S., but also a sexual pervert that masturbates on cherry trees. Why would he do that? I don't know, y'all, but I'm sure he did. Okay, where do I need to go now? Darnassus. Yes. The darn asses of Darnassus. Let's go that way. We handed in our quest. I don't see another one. Ay, ay, ay. It's such a long run. It just grinds my gears. Why can't I have a motorcycle or something to ride? Why can't I ride Birdie? Like, Birdie's pretty big. Put a saddle on one of the little webwood spiders and ride it. That's too creepy. Those spiders are hella creepy. I don't like them. And I don't know many people that do. I find that, people that do like them and people that like snakes, keep them as pets. I know I say this all the time, but you got to be wary of those people. I don't know many people that are like forthright, honest, high levels of integrity that keep serpents as pets, y'all. All the people that I've ever met that kept serpents and other assorted nastiness, spiders as pets, you want to avoid them. You really do. Mommy ain't gonna tell you no lies, y'all. We just don't do that. Let me see, what do we got here? Well, okay, let's look at the bags while we jog. This is a nice jog, y'all. This is a pretty good pace. You could do this pace for a long time. You know, this is good cardio. You know, it's how she stays in shape. She jogs about 10 miles per day, you know. That's kind of low for a night elf. But she, you know, she's like me. She don't like cardio. But you could sustain this pace for a nice long time, you know. It's not too fast, not too slow. Probably about 5 miles an hour. Yeah, 5 is a good pace. 6 is kind of brisk. That's a really good jog. I think 6 miles an hour is a 10-minute jog. Oh my, who is this? Petter? Better not pet my pet. She's in the guild called Big Booty. Well, what's she doing? She just stopped and stood there for a second, y'all. Makes me nervous. That kind of behavior makes me a little bit nervous, if I'm being honest. Let me get a sip of coffee. Oh, right. I was looking at my bags. So I need to get some arrows. I need to find some meat while we're here. Because we're running out. I was wanting to keep those for cooking, the little spider legs. No, she's trying to run a straight line. She's trying to catch up with me, y'all. It ain't gonna happen. I'm way too fast, y'all. Hell is skilled. Fucking eat marathons for breakfast, y'all. Usain Bolt ain't got shit on me. I know he's not cross country, but I imagine he does a pretty good, you know, 1,000 meters. I'm quite sure he could pull a pretty good 1,000. If I had to imagine, y'all, his 1,000 meters is, it's not slow, y'all. Imagine it's way faster than the average person's. I just can't see it being any other way, you know. But he ain't got shit on me, y'all. Let's see. Y'all can tell him that too. I'll foot race him. It's not a problem. Fandrel's message, Defender Axe. Yeah, so we gotta sell some stuff. Let me see. I just don't know where anything's at. I used to have an add-on, I thought. Let me see. Let me click on... No, that's not what I'm trying to do. Let me see if I can find it. So they got all this stuff. So a repair... Food. Oh my, look at this. Questy has a pet food vendor thing. Okay, let me do that. Now let's open our map again, see if it pops up anything. No, is it only on the mini map? I guess there's not one here because it just shows the mailbox. Oh, rat sexer. I don't know if he meant to say rat sexter, because sexer means that you would have sex with it. Okay, let's be clear. Sexter means that you look at it and you judge the sex of it. Okay, but you know, if you read that and you were trying to make a pun, I reckon you could say, well, a rat sexter is somebody that like somebody that sends sexual text messages back and forth with a rat as well. But that would be crazy as hell, y'all. That would be wild. You know, a lot of stuff would be involved there. You'd have to teach that rat how to read. This girl right here, give me some meat, honey. I swear to God. Okay, hold on. Let's get tough jerky. I don't know why I bought two. I need to test this, see if Birdie can eat it. Oh, hell yes. Girl, give me a whole damn stack. Yes.
Good luck, friend.
Now we good. But one thing too, y'all, is when you buy your meat for your pet, like, he's okay to still eat, you know, tough jerky. It's not even a leveled item. But as they get higher, you know, you have to keep up with their food in terms of level. Otherwise, it won't give them much happiness. You know, if Birdie was level 50, she'd be turning her nose up at tough jerky. She'd be like going in my goddamn pocket for filet mignon. Like, give me that fucking steak wrapped in bacon. Like, Allie, calm down, girl. You ain't got to eat that high on the hog, girl. What you doing? Like, you all up in mommy's pocket. Like, gosh, assaulting my coin purse with her flamboyant fucking palate. I'm not here for it, y'all. Let's see. Feed her the beans and rice. Where am I trying to... I don't even know what I'm doing, y'all. I don't even know. I apologize. Let's see. Right. Where do I need to go? Oh, okay. Nessa Sadashong. Make a spoonerism out of it, little brain damaged brain. God, maybe I need to fall and hit myself again and go in another coma. Maybe it'll reverse the initial brain damage. God. Let's see. Grove of the Ancients. What do I... It's complete, but where do I turn that in? Oh, I think I know. I gotta go to... Okay, so, right, we're transitioning from Teldrassil now, I believe, to Darkshore, because we about finished everything up here. Y'all, I'm not making no donation of wool. We gotta keep all that stuff. I ain't trying to grind rep right now. What this game talking about? Oh, I got to turn off this action targeting. That's gonna get me in trouble. You see how it's like selecting targets as I look at them and get close to them. I got to turn that off at some point, but I'm gonna procrastinate about it, y'all. I'll probably read a self-help guide about how to do it here in a little bit. But let's bank up some stuff. Okay, let me sell some stuff. Should I go ahead and start with some alchemy? I need to get some more arrows while I'm in town. We got like a little bit of maybe I'm not going to start with it just right now. I know that's very bad behavior. I could probably, let's see. I'm still good with just regular linen bandages. We're going to bank some stuff. Let's see, what else will I put in there? I think I'm going to wind up selling a lot of this stuff. I want to train one-handed axes though, because they gave me a really good one. Where do I train that at?
Good luck.
Let's talk to a sentinel real quick.
I am honored.
Weapons trainer. Warriors terrorist. You would do well, okay. She says she received her weapon training from Ilya Moonfire.
Goddess, watch over you.
Okay, she marked it on my map. We'll go over there in just a second. I'm gonna sell some stuff. Clean up the inventory real quick. Oh shit, I hear like wisp noises, y'all. This place is haunted as hell. You got to be careful around here. You run right up in one of these nasty little ghosts. They'll get schmutz on you, y'all. Some people call it ectoplasm. I call it schmutz. Let's see. Oh, here she is, little vendor girl. Dangerous, come here, dear. Come here. Let me yap on your ear for a second. Let's see. Feeble sword? Easy. Oh my gosh, look at this boy. Good. Oh, he's hardcore, y'all. He's already done the alchemy. He's level 9, y'all. He's making mommy look bad.
Thank you.
But let me thank him, y'all. I'm old school. I'm thankful for everything I get. In life, in game, everywhere. I put the thanks on him, y'all. Okay, what am I trying to do? I'm gonna keep this scroll. I'm gonna get rid of this piece of shit. Okay. I'm probably just gonna vendor this. I can't imagine anybody buying a spirit axe off the auction house, but you know, it is hardcore, so maybe people are desperate. Let's see. But you know, the fees on, y'all, in Classic, the fees on everything for auctioning is so bad versus some of the returns that you could potentially get because people are really tight with their coin. Even on like a developed server, you got to be careful what you auction because you'll just lose money on it. If you list a thing like 3 times and it don't sell, and then it sells a little later, there's a good chance you lost money, even though you got more than the vendor sale price for it. Let's see. Get grit root staff. Oh, I didn't have this equipped, but I could already do it. We're gonna hang on to it just in case I can't get weapon training from whatchamacallit, for my little axey poo. Spider limb shell. Oh, this is the one we want to keep right here. Okay. Loose chain vest. Get rid of that. Leather scrap. Get rid of that. I don't need the light feathers. We might. I'll hang on to the small spider legs just for.
Be careful. In
case I do cooking in a little bit. I probably won't, but you know, I do be hoarding just a touch. Look at that. Sweetheart putting the buff of fortitude on me, y'all. Is it a kind thing to do, or is it an insult? It's what I'm trying to figure out, y'all, because I'm like everything in life, I got 2 or 3 minds about it, you know. I like to think about this shit. Is it a kind gesture, or is it an insult? Think about it, y'all. If you put your buff on me, you're assuming I need it, right? You're saying I'm not capable to do this without your buff. She looked at me, she took one look at me, and she was like, oh my fucking God. If I don't give her the mark of fortitude, surely she will perish. She's got to have it. Same thing with this mark of the wild. They don't think mommy can do it. You know what? I'm going to click this shit off. Fuck you. Fuck you. And fuck you. Boop. Y'all, am I crazy as hell? Or don't answer that. Clicking buffs off, y'all. What the? You only get it on this channel, y'all. You don't get it elsewhere, okay? You don't get that anywhere else. It's a touch of the brain madness, y'all. I'll admit. I play life on Joker mode, okay? No. I almost repaired all my items, y'all. That would have been folly. Seal's laughing. Ay. Okay, let's look. Let's see. Weapon I come over here to do something, and I know it had. Okay, here she is, Ileana Moonfire. I'd like some weapon training. Fist weapons, staves, or thrown. I don't think you get a single useful fist weapon through quest as a hunter in Classic. I could be wrong, but I don't think I've ever seen one. Maybe some, like off the auction house, you could get something of a tiger or something like that. I think, well, tiger's like, is that mastery and agility? I forget my affixes, y'all. But y'all, I'm gonna take a little breaky poo in just a couple of minutes. Just wanted to let you know. Let's see. Staves. That's what I need. I'm gonna get staves while I'm here. I don't need throne.
Farewell.
Okay, I got a bow for that. We sort of throw arrows with our bow. You know, you could think about it that way. It's a bit of a stretch, but you know, what's life without a little stretch? There goes Misha. Did you see that shit? This girl cuts corners, y'all. She just told me everything about her with one tiny little movement in the game, y'all. I'm gonna tell you right now, that girl, Misha, she cuts corners in real life, y'all, because you see what she did. Very naughty behavior. She went like this, but instead of doing the proper thing and going like this, she jumped this corner, y'all. You think it's not a big deal? It is. You can't cut corners. God. Very naughty. Only carpenters can cut corners, and they do that. You know what they call it when they do that? It's called a bevel. I've made a cabinet or two in my life, y'all. I used to do a little bit of construction work, but only carpenters can get away with cutting corners, y'all. Oh my God. Waylon says, well, let me get a sip of whiskey. Yeah, I hope you do have some. I need to get some whiskey. I hadn't had none in a bit. But y'all, there's the break. I'll be right back in just a couple of minutes. Gonna grab some coffee, gonna take a tinkle, and I'll be just right back. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I'm back. I got fresh hot coffee. It is fresh, it is hot. Let me get a sip, y'all. Oh, don't go in. I almost went in too hard, y'all. Never go in too hard, too hot, y'all. That shit'll burn your lips. I try to keep a little. Damn it! I was in the wrong window, and somehow I've got BRB put on B or something. Oh my. But I'm back. But yeah, about burned my lips, y'all. I don't know if I got interrupted by my BRB screen or what, but I like to keep a little bit. I don't know about y'all. I like to keep a little skin on my lips. Yeah, good practice. It's best practices, keep some skin on your lips. You never know when you're going to need it. You don't want to be giving bloody blowjobs. I mean, that would be wild. Okay. Some leaves, squirrels, leaves fall. Okay. Seal said, let me get a sip of water. Waylon says, what is life without a little stretch? Maybe you will have a tighter butt. Oh my God, Waylon. I've got the tightest butt. Let me tell you, I've got the tightest butthole this side of the Mississippi. And I know that for a fact. Torino. Make no mistake, very tight. Very cute, very pink. Let's see. Also very TMI, but why not? What's life without a little TMI? Let me go through the pink portal. Boop. Waylon says, I can't build a cabinet, but I can... That's a good one, Waylon. I can get nailed on one. Keeping with the pun saying nailed, I love it. Very good. Classic good one. Anytime, me and the girlfriend are out and about, we look for a good railing. I'm a good appreciator. I'm quite the sturdy railing enjoyer, because we all... You know, we walk up, I find one that's about 3 foot tall, and I say, and I press on it, put my weight on it, test it a little bit. Because you never know, you know, when you might need to get bent over or bend somebody else over. It just, and having a good railing just really facilitates that, I find. So I always keep an eye out for one. Ay, ay, ay. Let's see. What am I trying to do? Nissa Shadowsong. Where's she at? For Pete's sake. Let me find her. Is she up here hiding? I swear to God. Where is she? Oh, she's over here. I probably ran right past her. I'm sure I did.
Hello.
She's a fishing girl.
May the stars guide you.
Oh, she's fishing supplies. So not only does she, you know, she provides fish as well, basically. Let's see. Nessa, she says, yes, I have need of a courier who will take a package to Darkshore. Will you help me complete quest? Seal's laughing. Says, tightest butt this side of the Mississippi. Yeah. Heck yeah, Seal. You know. Let's see. The Bounty of Teldrassil. I don't know why I called it that. It's actually pronounced Teldrassil. You know, there's a hidden A in it. It's a silent A. Sometimes you have words, they have a silent letter, but a lot of people don't know this, but sometimes you have words that have a hidden letter, meaning that they don't put that letter in there, and only I can kind of see it. So only I can pronounce it correctly. Hi. The fishermen of Ruttherin Village. Okay. So the fishermen of Ruttherin Village do very well. Okay. For the fish here are extremely large and abundant. I would like to compare the bounty here with that of the mainland. Well, why the fuck would you do that? Because how you can't catch fish on the mainland? You talking about fishing in the dirt? What are you talking about? I don't know what the heck. That don't make no sense to me. It says, I have a collection of fish bones. Oh my fucking God. This girl's talking about she collects fish bones, y'all. Now, I've heard of people like collecting stuff as crazy as seashells. I think that's crazy. You know, but people do in fact collect seashells. But she collects fish bones and scales that she would like taken to the colleagues of mine in Darkshore. Well, you're not a very good collector if you're giving them to me to give to somebody else. I mean, that's not really collecting them. His name is Laird. He is a fish vendor in the village of Aberdeen. Okay. Bring my collection to our hippogriff master, Vespertipus, and speak to him about traveling to Aberdeen. Okay, we'll talk to V.
Good luck, friend.
Completely unpronounceable, unintelligible name is what it was. Literally got me choked. Okay, let's see. Close my bags. I didn't sell nearly as much of the stuff as I wanted to. But it's okay. You know, better luck next time. Here he is. We'll just call him the Hippogriff Master.
May the stars guide
The Bounty of Teldrassil. Continue.
Farewell.
Ah, you wish to get this to Aberdeen. Very well. Yes, complete quest.
Go in peace.
Ah. From Ruttherin, there are 2 methods of travel to Aberdeen. By ferry and by hippogriff. Both are quick and reliable. But if you have not yet flown to Aberdeen by hippogriff, then I suggest you do. It is sound advice to speak with the hippogriff master in every town that has one. So he's telling me to get the flight pass, basically. It says once you speak to the master, you can then fly there from other towns. Yeah, it's just like with how jet works, y'all. You know, like when you go flying on a plane, you know, I tried to fly to New York one time. I was going for the 9/11 memorial. It's back, let's see, gosh, it was back many years ago. And so I went to the JFK airport, and I told them, no. I went to the Douglas airport, and I was going to go to the JFK in New York. And they told me that they couldn't take me there, y'all. They couldn't fly me there because I had never been there previously. Because that's exactly how this should work, right? I have to know where New York is in order to be flown on a plane that already where the pilot knows how to get there, right? But apparently, you know, we didn't apply that logic to WoW, did we? No, I have to know how to get there. Okay. Like the hippo. Why are they not trained? You know, I think WoW saw the folly in their logic in later years, y'all, because, you know, nowadays in retail, they give you one button and it learns all the flight paths. Everybody gets that. It comes with like the warband thing now. Because they got the reason they did it is because they got made fun of for many years. I was putting this argument out on the forums years ago, pointing at how silly that was. They finally came to their senses. You love to see it. A little bit late. Always better late than never, I always say. You know, unless it's for your own funeral, then that would just be fucking weird. Here is Nessa's collection, he says. Speak with me again when you are ready to fly to Aberdeen and deliver Nessa's collection to Laird. You know, if we just take the I out of this name, it makes Lard. Okay, I just noticed. Oh, there's a lot of people AFKing on the flight path thing here.
What brings you here?
Okay, so I got to go over to Aberdeen.
Go in peace.
It's just a hip hop and a bip bop. Let me get a sip of coffee. Now is a prime time. You know, it's a prime time to get a sip of coffee while we fly. Yeah. Oh my. Very good. I'm getting multiple sips, y'all. I think when we get there, I might sort my bags a little bit more. Waylon says you shouldn't drink and fly. Oh my gosh. Very true. But you know, I agree with that. But you should drink and drive. I think that's very fun. It makes like, you know, because I think about it like this. You know, driving normally, you know, not under the influence of any substances, that's quite boring. You know, it's quite boring. There's nothing exciting going to happen. But, you know, if you have a touch, you know, it tends to make everything a little bit more exciting. Yeah, that's just how I think about it. Let's see. May a loon walk with you, Hunter. Oh, what else? Let's see. The Temple of the Moon has come to the troubled citizens of Aberdeen. Washed ashore. Y'all, you know what? Y'all are gonna think I'm kidding you, but this is the truth. Okay. This little, when I was working in healthcare, I would go to some of our different facilities. And one of the ones that I came to a lot was the one I started working at many years ago in my own little hometown. And I would wind up back here a lot. helping with different things. But so I'd be walking the halls and I would get, I would stop and talk to the residents here and there. And there was this little lady. I shan't say her name, but I'll never forget her because I remembered her before I went to corporate. And she would stop me and she would ask me, random things. She knew my name. She would always call me by name. And I would do little things for her. She would stop me and say, hey, will you go in the break room and get me a cup of coffee? Because the residents weren't supposed to go in the break room. And I'd say, yes, ma'am. Of course I will. Absolutely. And I'd go in there and get her some coffee. And she wasn't supposed to have caffeine. I remember reading one of her charts at one point and seeing that she had a heart condition and she wasn't supposed to have caffeine. She'd say, like, make sure it's caffeinated now. And I'll be like, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, of course. And y'all think I'm going to give this woman caffeinated coffee? Fuck no. So I'd go in the break room and I would get the decaf and give it back to her. And she never knew the difference, y'all. She would happily drink it, okay, thinking it was caffeinated. But one time she told me, speaking of coffee, I can't talk about it without getting a sip. It just wouldn't be right. But this woman, oh, that's good. She told me, we were talking one time, and she would always ask me, every time she stopped me to talk, she would say, are you married yet? Are you married? And I'd tell her no, and we'd have like a little couple minute conversation. But one time she told me, she was asking me, are you a drinker? I said, yeah, I drink occasionally, on occasion, holidays, birthday. Sometimes I just go on a bender randomly. And she started laughing because I was making it like, I hardly ever do it. And then I throw that in there and she starts laughing and she tells me, she's like, I know you're joking, but, back in my day, this woman, she was probably 75, 80 years old. She says, back in my day, we used to drink and drive all the time. And nobody even really cared. She was like, you get pulled over sometimes because you'd be swerving and they would just tell you to keep it between the lines. They just tell you to keep it between the lines and send you on your way. And if you were bad enough, they would drive you home or follow you home and just make sure you got there safely. And she was like, that was the funnest thing we did as teenagers, was go around drinking and driving. And I about fell the fuck out, y'all. I was laughing so hard. She was telling me this story in her own little unique way, and it was just hilarious. But she was dead ass, y'all. She was dead ass serious. I had to tell y'all that. It's just a little story. Coffee is so good. Washed ashore. There's Giga. Hey Giga, how are you doing this morning, girl? Hope you're doing well. Glad to see ya. She says poor little Hunter is gonna lose to a cat in the forest of Darkshore. No way, Giga. No, not on Mommy's watch. I'm very tough, very durable, very ferocious, all the things. Okay, Gwyneth, what is this name? Girl, Gwyneth Bly Lagonde? Holy shit. Legonde, that's what I'm gonna call her. This is Legonde. So, just like, people try to say that the elf in the Lord of the Rings, it's spelled Legolas. People try to call him Legolas. And I said, no, fuck, no, there's not another O, and there's not another S. Not doing it. I don't allow it. I don't allow that kind of BS around me, y'all. Not in my circle. It's Legolas. Washed ashore. with Lagonde. She says majestic sea creatures are known to launch themselves at the Darkshore coastline. Oh my god. Is she saying that they like get on a trebuchet or something and like fire themselves at the beach? That's crazy. That's why I can't see a sea creature doing that, but you know. Sometimes you have to suspend belief or suspend disbelief. Let's see. She says beach there until they die. Well, I guess they shouldn't be launching themselves at the fucking shore, should they? Whose fault is that? It ain't. I wasn't doing it. Did I launch them at the shore? No, I didn't. Same fucking thing. If I'm going down the beach, y'all, and I see goddamn Shamu or Willie from Free Willy laying on the beach struggling, flapping all the fuck around, weighing 30 tons, do you think mommy goes over and starts trying to push on that thing and roll it back in the water? Fuck no, I don't. I kick sand on it, I piss on it, and I keep going. God damn. Oh. I don't even call the Coast Guard, y'all. Nope. Let's see. She says, lately, these beasts have been washing ashore in ever-increasing numbers. Well, girl, are you confused as hell? Are they washing ashore or are they launching themselves at the shore? Because that's two different things. In ever-increasing numbers. She says, I've been sent here by the Temple of the Moon to investigate, but the presence of murlocs along the water has made my research difficult. Well, you know, the fish folk will do that. You know, they get their little spears and nets out and all that jazz. You know, they aggro from 10 miles away. She says there's a giant creature washed ashore just south of Aberdeen that is ringed by the foul gray mist murlocs. Could you go there and retrieve bones from the creature for our study? Yeah, I reckon I'll do that. I ain't got much else to do, lady. I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, I'm trying to become the Queen of Azeroth and everything, but yeah, I reckon I'll do that. Why not?
My goods are of the highest quality.
Okay, here's Laird, a fellow fish vendor.
Good luck, friend.
You know, him and, you know, they're colleagues. You know, they compete with each other, but it's a friendly competition. You know, him and Nessa Shadowsong's also a fish vendor, but she's serving up another kind of fish, if you know what I'm saying. Wink, wink. So, flight to Aberdeen. Okay, let's continue. A package from Nessa. Thank you. My goddamn, I swear to God, this antibiotic is making my neck itch, y'all. Oh, but I don't have a rash, so I'm not gonna get too worried about it. Let's see. A package from Nessa. Thank you, Moonfruity. She told me she would send me samples of the fish caught near Theron Village. She thinks they may be very different from the fish caught here. Okay, yeah, I mean, different fish, different areas. I mean, that's... Why is that suspicious, you know? You know, why is that... Why is that anything to bat an eye at, you know, that the fish are different in different places? I don't know. Maybe I'm just a silly person. Says, this jawbone is nearly twice the size of the same fish around here. Oh, okay, so they've been mewing. Okay, we understand these fish around here are like trying to get on the catwalk. Or I guess we call it the fish walk. They've been mewing, y'all. They keep their tongue up in the roof of their mouth, you know, creating passive suction. Oh. Yeah, they done swole their jaws up, y'all. Let's see. You gotta be careful mewing. You know, if you suck too hard, you'll pull your face inside out. Be hella fucked up. And she said, and these scales are as big as as a closed fist. Amazing. Okay, Laird, don't get too excited, boy. It really ain't that big a deal. Seal says, I don't. Another kind of fish? Seal, basically what I'm trying to say here, just for total transparency, is that Nissa Shadowsong is in fact handing out slices of coochie left, right, and center. Coochie over here, coochie over there. Okay, so he's got to send a response to Nissa. Okay, so we got to go back and talk to Nissa again. He says, I must send a response. She'll be very interested to know how different the fish here are from those along Teldrassil's coastline. We can only guess the cause, but it is my suspicion that the world tree itself is affecting the wildlife around it. Please take this response to Nissa. If you wish to take a hippogriff back to Ruttherin, then speak to the hippogriff master. Something or another, Moonfeather. Wait a second, I got ahead of myself. If you wish to take the ferry, then one regularly departs from the dock to the northwest. Oh, so I can take a ferry back? Okay.
Goddess,
well, that'll save me some coin, y'all. Have I trained fishing? I have, in fact. Do I have a fishing pole? I have, in fact. Okay, so we can do a touch of fishing on the dock while we wait. Seal's taking notes, y'all. She says, oh, thank you for explaining. Of course, Seal. I always want to be very forthcoming, girl. You know what I'm saying? And there's Vol. Vol's waving. Hey, Vol. Glad to see ya. Hope you're doing all right this morning. I'm doing quite all right myself. Let me see here. Oh, we could do, let's see. Oh, the ferry. Before I accept a bunch of these quests, I'm gonna check on. Let's see. I'm gonna go back. Where's the ferry at? Oh, right. I got to run way down yonder. We're gonna do that before I pick up a bunch of these quests. Yeah. I shouldn't have chugged that last cup of coffee, y'all. Shouldn't have done it. 'Twas a mistake. 'Twas a mistake. The little bladder is starting to rear its ugly head. It's like, why did you do that? Let me start yelling in your ear. Let me give you pee-pee sensations. Waylon says, I am aggravated and confused. Okay, that's Menethil. This is Teldrassil. Oh, we've got a fellow boat waiter down here. Bala TW. Well, Bala TW. Okay. Let me get my fishing pole. Wait a minute. How do you do this? Fishing? We'll just stick it on G for now. Must have a fishing pole equipped. Very good. Let's see. Waylon says, I'm scrolling through Facebook and an ad pops up asking if I want to replace missing teeth. Oh, got the burpee poos coming after me, y'all. And I am like, why would I spend hundreds of dollars ordering teeth online when I can go to the Family Dollar and get a hot glue gun and some Tic Tacs? Waylon, wiser words have never been spoken, Waylon. My thoughts exactly. you know, and they sell those little Halloween teeth too, you know, the ones that are like, you wind them up and they start chomping and they go yap, you know, like yapping across the floor, whatever. You can always just stick those in your mouth. Yeah, but I wouldn't waste, you know, these people, you know, it's like they're always yapping about dentist appointment this and dentist appointment that and everything. And I always say, you know, it's better to just ignore your problems because they have a tendency to go away on their own. And I promise you, you know, if you've got dental issues and troubles and all this, if you ignore those long enough, you know, they will just go away. You know, and a lot of people don't know this. A lot of people try to debate about this, and I'm not here for it, but they say, you know, but here's the thing. If you let your teeth fall out, number one, you give better blowjobs. Everybody knows that. The only downside is it looks a little bit creepy, but, you know, that's easy to get past. You'll habituate to it, okay? Give it time. 3, what's the third thing? Your gums are actually very tough, so you don't even really need teeth. You can chew up potato chips and hamburgers and everything else. You don't. The facts that go. These people go around, you know, spreading pro-teeth propaganda is what I would call it. You know, pro-teeth propaganda, saying, "Oh, you need teeth for this and you need teeth for that." No, the fuck you don't. Life is better without teeth. I wouldn't tell y'all no lies. I've never told a lie on this channel, and I'm not going to start today. This is a family channel. Ay, ay, ay. What? Waylon says, right, I don't need a dentist when I just DUI it at home. Fuck yeah. Easy clap. Vol says, that's how you die of sepsis. Oh, Vol, sepsis schmepsis, Vol. Sepsis schmepsis. That's what I always tell the doctors. But I forgot I'm supposed to be fishing. I haven't caught a single fish yet, y'all. It's bad behavior. I put it on G. There we go. It's easy. I can do it. Oh, one little pro tip I could tell y'all about dentistry. It just came to me. Now, an actual dentist said this, okay, y'all? Okay, I'm not making this up. But I want to get my feet. I'm trying to concentrate. I didn't complete it in time. See, she's doing, people like to do this, y'all. This is the meta. So while you're waiting on the boat, you do something else. Yeah. People have to be very productive, y'all. People feel, you know, pressure to be productive, you know, no matter what they're doing. But so a dentist said this one time, not my dentist personally, my dentist did not personally tell me this, okay? But I saw this on a YouTube video by an actual dentist. And so sometimes people have like tight teeth or whatever. And, you know, it can be like hard to floss between them. And so there's a type of floss that you can get called ribbon floss. And it's made specifically to go between tight teeth. But sometimes people have teeth that are too tight, even for that, even for the ribbon floss. And do you know what the dentist said you could do? He said a very acceptable strategy is to just use mouthwash twice a day and for a solid minute each time. And he recommended Listerine with the alcohol. And he said that's an acceptable substitute to flossing. So sometimes I just know that a lot of people, I had a friend, not my friend with dolphin teeth, Okay, my friend with dolphin teeth wasn't having, no trouble getting a, piece of floss between his teeth. He could put whatever he could have drive a goddamn Mack truck between some of those teeth. Okay, he wasn't having no trouble. So dolphin teeth friend was okay. But I had another friend that we were talking about this one time. It's like telling me why he didn't floss. Not that I asked, he just volunteered this. Y'all, just to be clear, I don't go around asking people about their fucking dental habits. He volunteered this up. He was like, I wish I could floss, but I can't, my teeth are too tight. But I didn't know this little trick back then. I didn't know about it, so it's just a tidbit.
Elune adore.
Because I would have told him. I would have said, brethren, get yourself some Listerine or some ribbon floss. Ribbon floss not in that order. First, it's the ribbon floss. If not that, Listerine. Return to Nissa. Okay. Continue.
Farewell.
Oh, okay. Let's read her little questy po. Let me sit up here. I need to change positions. Okay, so this is very interesting. She says, the fish here are large. But I didn't think the difference in bounties between here and the mainland was so great. There must be a reason for this. And she trails off. She's highly excited, y'all. She's very excited about the fish. She says, well, thank you, Moon Fruity. I will discuss with the villagers the news you brought. Perhaps one day we will find the root of this oddity. But until then, we shall reap its benefits. Okay, girl, I'm going to give her a little head pat, y'all. Complete the quest.
Be careful.
Let's see. Oh, my little tummy's rumbling, y'all. Let's see. Black moss. We know that we're never going to get that. I give up on that. I done checked like 5 times already for him. And he just ain't about giving me that. He ain't showing up. Okay, so let's go back. I'm going to take the flight this time. I don't want to wait on the boat, y'all. The little scatterbrain just wasn't doing a good job fishing, trying to do 2 things at once. It wasn't doing it. I don't force it, y'all. That's one thing I never do in my life. I just don't force things. They either happen or they don't happen. I just let it happen.
I'm listening.
As it will. Aberdeen. Let's go there. Let me stretch. Let me get the heck. Yeah. Oh, freak. Ay. Okay. Oh, that's better. Oh, I have to pee pretty badly. I swear to God, I think I'm going. I don't like trying to micromanage my breaks like this around ads. Like at this point, I don't care if the fucking pre-rolls damage the channel. It's like I think I'm going back to pre-rolls so I don't have to think about this shit no more. I swear to God. Like trying to line up a bathroom break with a freaking timed ad break is the worst thing I've ever. I remember why I went to pre-rolls now. It's like, because I got the freaking PP and I'm trying to wait on the break so we line up. And it's like, it's just too much. I don't like the micromanaging. And also, I think the pre-rolls are better for my community. People that already like me, you're already here for me. When you come in, if you're not a sub, you just get like one little ad and you can watch the whole rest of the stream. I think it's better for y'all. And that's who I care about anyway. The people that are here for me. So I'm gonna quit worrying about like, oh, the pre-rolls hurt the channel growth. Yeah, I don't think it hurts it that much. Plus the whole thing about people say that pre-rolls hurt the channel because like people bounce off a 30-second ad break. Well, what if those same people came to the channel and I'm running a 2.5 minute ad break because I went to the bath or whatever on the hour, and like a bunch of people like try to pop in on that and they see that? Yeah, I don't know, but I might just go back to that. I don't need to get another sip of coffee because I'm about to wet my panties. TMI, I apologize. Vol says you don't have to wait for the break to go pee. Ah, Vol. I know, but I don't want to have to take multiple breaks, you know. It's like, let me get this one.
May the stars guide you.
Oh, it's going to be a bunch of quests to pick up. We got a bunch of... Holy crap, am I going to get all these? I don't think I'm going to get all these. My gosh, that's a lot of reading. We're just going to get the green ones. Let's see. This one's yellow. I'm going to try to get ones that are green. Let me put my weapon back on. What was I using? Staff? Yeah. What about this one? Oh, that one's a 17. It's way too high. These two are yellow. Bashalaran. Let me see if I can just get some green ones. So I guess the green ones are like over where I came in at. Vol says the theory there is that if they come in, they see you and get your personality and stick around or do not, it's a higher chance that someone will stick because they like you. Yeah. Cave mushrooms. Oh, oh my god. We're gonna put this one off for a while because that's a very dangerous quest, y'all. Cave mushrooms. Like, that's in there with the Naga, and they like that. There's some that can heal, and they shoot arrows, and there's warriors in there too. Oh my god, are there any green quests? I guess we're just gonna get the yellow ones. Let's get Buzzbox.
Pleased to meet you.
Okay, this is Whiz Bang Crank Toggle. Okay. Says, hey, help me with my latest invention, the Buzzbox. You can talk to people far away. Maybe you've already seen them. They're boxes with levers on them. The only problem is they need constant maintenance. Well, sounds like they weren't built very good. Were you in charge of that, Whizbang? I need to know. It says each one suffers from a different problem, but I made a really smart decision. I placed each one near creatures that have the proper parts to fix that particular machine. Okay, I guess we'll call that a really smart decision. It says right now Buzzbox 827 is on the fritz. It's just south of Aberdeen. Real close. It takes 6 crawler legs to fix it. I'll pay you. Okay, that's pretty good. 3 silver, 3.5.
Burning.
Yeah, I can do that. Okay, so we just won't get the reds. We'll get the yellows, okay? There's one down here. This is like a fishing quest down here. Yeah, Vol says yellow should be fine. Yeah, I looked on the map and I thought I saw some greens, and but apparently I must have been seeing things. Well, I guess I did see that Buzzbox one.
Off with you.
Okay, the family and the fishing pole says, I love fishing. The Blunt family is known for fishing. I love this quest. They don't do it as much these days, but they used to do so many pop culture references. Like, all the quests were like some kind of reference to something. And they've kind of backed off on that, and they've made the game a little bit more about sort of general storytelling, which is, I don't know. I kind of preferred the type of storytelling or lack of it they did back in the original. You know, just kind of everything was there was no huge overarching story, in the game. There wasn't campaign quests and then quote unquote side quests. It was kind of just everything was zone level, whatever you want to call it. I kind of like that. Kind of miss it. Says, his name is Glubber Blump. I fish. Yeah. There's a kind of fish I like to catch around these parts called Darkshore grouper. I used to go out on a boat to fish for grouper, but no boats have been coming out since them mean old murlocs moved in. I bet they've been eating up all the grouper too. Say, you want to catch Darkshore grouper? I'll give you a bona fide Blump family fishing pole if you did. It's a real good pole to catch fish with. Okay. Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. It better be +5. Oh my fucking god. They did a naughty thing, y'all. They put +3 on it. Why in God's name would they do that? What was wrong with +5? I want to know who made this decision. I want their name. I want their number. I'll accept it.
See you soon.
I've got no choice, really. Well, I do have a choice. That's not true. I have a choice. Let's see. Let's accept some more quests. I'll come back. This will be the first one I do. It's a little fishing quest. It don't take too long. And I'll get my fishing up just a little bit. And I'll be happy about it. Cave mushrooms. No, we're not taking that one. I don't even want to be tempted by that.
Hello.
The red crystal from Sentinel Glenda Nalshaya. Or Nalshay. Nalshay. Nalshay, it is. And y'all, I'm going to take a little breaky poo in just a couple of minutes. So the red crystal. Hostile moonkin roam in ever increasing numbers to our east. They once were thought to be gentle, almost mystical creatures. While some continue to hold reverence for them, the safety of Aberdeen forces me to keep a more realistic view. I've received reports that moonkin are being drawn to a large red crystal along Darkshore's eastern mountain range. No one has any idea what that crystal is, or even if it really exists. I want you to locate it over there and report back to me what you find. Okay, I can do it.
Be careful.
Except I like to put an E on the end of some words just because I like doing it, y'all. It's just a little bit of fun. Why not? Spruce things up a little bit. Deep sea, vast ocean. No, thank you. Nope. Not doing that. It might, sometimes these quests are like red and they don't have any real reason to be. Like, it'll be a red quest, but all you do is go to some, secluded location where nothing is. You pick up an item and you take it to somebody else, and there's nothing really harmful along the way. But they just decided because, I don't know, maybe quest continuity or something. I don't know. I didn't design the game, y'all. But if I had to guess, it's something to do with something like that. And so they just made it level 17, and it's just red because it's some levels higher than me, even though it really shouldn't be. Yeah, it's something like that. I'm an expert on these things, y'all. Very clever. Let's see. Dark Forces. Who is this? Thunderous Wind Weaver. Probably got the thunderous farts, y'all. That's probably why they named him that.
Farewell.
Bashalaran. Wait a minute, what level are these? Okay, these are yellow. Oh, okay, y'all. I'll be back in just a couple of minutes, y'all. Gonna get some coffee, touch a tinkling, you know. Okay, y'all. I'm back. And I feel much better. Much better. Okay.
Peace.
Thunderous Wind Reaver, Bashalaran.
Delnadris.
The ruins of Bashalaran to the east are overrun with demonic minions. The sprites and satyrs that have taken up residence in the area feed upon the magical energies of the area, their powers growing from continued exposure. Okay. Yeah, they're feeding on magical energies, y'all. Yep. Even with that, I've noticed that there is one shrine they will not approach. On the western side of the ruins, atop a small bluff, a strange blue aura permeates. There must be an explanation to the demon's reluctance. I would like you to investigate it. Well, I mean, I think I've already figured it out, y'all. It didn't take much. You know, if they're avoiding it, it's likely because they don't want to go over there to it. I mean, do I really need to investigate this? I mean, don't we already know the reason? You know, I mean, didn't want to do it. That's a good a reason as any. I mean, people forget,
Good
y'all.
luck, friend.
Tools of the Highborn. Okay. Hunter, a task I would ask of you. Have you seen the ruins of Ameth Aran? If not, you will find them on the eastern side of the main road, some ways to the south. Once they were the home of many powerful Highborn. Now they are a testament to the destruction their dabblings produced. I have been told by the sentinels that the spirits of the Highborn persist and that they wield their ancient magical implements. Those relics must be appropriated so that we might destroy them. Okay. I noticed that's the politically correct version of steal, mister. You want me to steal their fucking relics? Ay, ay, ay.
Delnadris.
Okay, Turdus. Turdus Windweaver. Turdus Windweaver the Fart Blaster. That's what I'm going to call him. All right. Let's see. This one's already completed. I just have to go over there. Gosh, there's even more? 2 level 14 ones over there. Okay, we'll go get those. Yeah. I think I'll do the fishing quest a little later because I want to go out and shoot some stuff, y'all. You know, knock some of the rust off the bow. What's that? It's wooden, you say? Well, in my world, wood can rust, okay? Let's see. Okay, right here. Therenium tree tinder.
Assist you.
Plague lands. Says a sickness spread across the Darkshore. Oh, it's the Darkshore now. So he's referencing not just the name of the place now. He's actually talking about the shore. Okay. Gripping the minds and bodies of all it touches. The thistle bears have been hit the hardest by this plague. The once noble beasts are now an instrument of destruction, rapid and frenzied. I may have a cure for this ailment. Yeah, is it called a bow and arrow? Take this trap to the forest and lay it on the ground. Oh, it's a trap. Okay, Admiral Akbar would approve. Any rabid thistlebear that crosses the light shall become docile for a short time. Once the bear is docile, it shall follow you. Lead it back here, Moonfruity. Okay.
Till next we meet.
Easy. Waylon says, you're right about this. I haven't had sex in so long. My wood has rusted. Oh my gosh. That reminds me of some of the things these boys would be saying in high school, Waylon. To me. What was one of the things? Something's coming up here. Hold on. I'm going to have to fish it up, y'all. Let me get a sip of coffee. Oh, now I remember. These boys be saying all kind of shit back then. I remember one boy, he said, we were standing, he said, let me tell y'all this. He thought he was so cool. He said, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. If it wasn't for pussy, my dick would rust. And of course, there was other very crazy shenanigans, y'all. Like some of the kids, they would say, oh, if your hand, one time they asked me, I fell for it, y'all. I was gullible. But they said, oh, if your hand isn't bigger than your face, you're gay. And I was like, what? And they're like, yeah. And I was like, nuh-uh. They're like, yes, if your hand isn't bigger than your face, you're totally gay. And I'm like, put my hand up to my face. And they smack my hand and make me slap myself in the face. I hit my nose. I fell for it. And then I started using it on other people, of course, because that's what you do. Waylon says, I remember what the boys in high school said to me, quote unquote, swallow. Waylon, that's funny. Yeah, I had to be careful, in the locker rooms, Waylon. It was rough. Let's see. Oh. The Tower of Athlax. Why does this always remind me of something? I feel like they're drawing on something here with Athlax. It comes to my mind. It feels familiar, but I can't think of what they're like going for here. What is Athlax? I don't know. I'm overthinking it. Let me move on. So, Hail. Who is this? This is Alyssa Starbreeze. It's a good name. Hail, young night elf. I'm Alyssa Starbreeze, and it is my charge to protect Aberdeen from harm. Okay. What about its people? Do you just protect Aberdeen, or do you also protect its peoples? Because I don't know. It's a little vague, honey. To this end, I sent Bathuel Shadowstrike to observe the strange happenings around the Tower of Athlax to the northeast. It is past time that he should have returned. I worry that he has encountered some unforeseen danger in the forest. I would be most appreciative if you would find him and see that he is doing well. Okay.
Good luck, friend.
Okay, dear. Let me go down here. All right, so we don't pick this one up. Oh, okay, yeah, I got to get this one too.
I am honored. Farewell.
I'm ready to do some quests, y'all. They hold me up. How big a threat from Tyranthus? Some of my brethren were rescued from a corrupt furbog in Teldrassil, and I vowed to stop any more atrocities before any more of our kind are injured or worse. I have seen a couple hints of corruption in Darkshore already, but I have yet to find any widespread signs. I think it would be logical if the investigation continued with the furbogs. Would you find one of their camps and return to me if you see any signs of corruption? Yep.
May the stars.
It's that simple. I'll do it. Let me try to get some arrows before I head out, though, y'all. That's one thing I really need to get. And then we're going to be on our merry little fucking way. I don't know why I put fuck in that, but I just felt like doing it, honestly. Give me some... Let's look at the general trade supplier. Where's the arrows at, boy? Don't be withholding on mommy. Alright, just give me the stuff. Okay, give me the goods. I see mining trainers, journeyman yada yadas, engineer, they're not going to have it. Let's check in here. General goods right there, I bet you.
The loon be with you.
Yeah, easy clap. I'm using sharp, right? Of course. There we go.
A loon.
Excuse me. Got the hiccups. Now we are on our way. On our way to fucking Schley. Alright, I think we're going to start with this one. Probably go up north a bit, Bashalaran. Yep. Definitely not messing with that. That's level 20. Where's my little alley po? Where's my whistle at? Oh, for Pete's sake. There we go. It's on 4. Okay. Good. Easy. I knew where it was all along. I'm going up here. What's this over here? Well, you know what? I might do that and then go up north. Yeah. Do some of these, come back, hand them in. Yep. And then go south. Yep. And then go back. It all makes perfect sense, y'all, in my little brain. Forest Strider. Let me see. I don't need to kill any of this. I'll probably kill some stuff along the way. We'll kill these Moonkin because I despise them. That's really the only reason. I got hatred in my heart, y'all. Right there. Little arcane shot for him. It missed. Doesn't really matter, y'all. I'm too powerful anyway. He was overcome with it. Oop. Take these 2 things. I don't want that little piece of shit talon. Like, I ain't over here, y'all. I don't keep tweezers in my fucking pockets to goddamn pull out these things' toenails, you know? Like, why the hell would I be getting its talon? Okay, bear, what are you doing? Is that one I can capture? No, it's gotta be rabid. It's gotta have the rabies, y'all. That's dangerous. I hope I don't get rabies. You know they give you a shot in the tummy for that, and the needle is 6 inches long. Did y'all know that? It would not be a good time. That's why I have to be careful with when I'm with Veronica, y'all. I always use protection because she's got rabies, and you know I don't want to get that. I get a sip of coffee. Oh my. She's just ate up with it, y'all. Okay. There's a raging moonkin right there. Let's send in the petty poo on that. We'll kill a few things along the way, you know, get a touch of experience. Because I have not killed anything in a while. Like, I've been doing a lot of yapping, trying to... How many quests do I have? Well, oh my god, he had a lot of health. Might have to... Where did I put my healed pet at? Let me find it. It should be right along in here somewhere. Oh, right there on H. Oh, I just wasting mana, y'all. Don't mind me, it's already healed up. Get that light feather. This thing's just carrying around some worn mail boots with it. Okay. You never know. You know, he was probably trying to put on some shoes. You know, he's like, I want to become more domesticated, but I really don't know where to start. Maybe I'll try by putting on these worn mail boots. It's like, it's just not gonna work out for you, bro. You still a goddamn huge ass owl creature. You know, you're not gonna be accepted. You know, you can't putting on a pair of boots as a big ass owl creature and fucking walking up into Darkshore. You know, the guards are still gonna kill you. You didn't really change yourself enough, you know. It's just gonna take more work than that. Let's see. I'm looking for. Oh, it's that. Okay, it's Mage Royal, y'all. I was derping. I thought I was going. I'm gonna kill this one too. Like, these things will link together if you're not careful. I've seen it happen before, and you wind up pulling a bunch of them. He named himself Admonish, y'all. I'm always interested when people name themselves like a word out of the dictionary instead of an actual name. And yes, I know some names can in fact be words from the dictionary, but also it's strange when you make it one that's like that. Like, like it's just admonish. Very strange behavior. I used to have a character, y'all. You know what I named it? It was one of my first druids, y'all. And I was something of a youngster, y'all. I named it Butt Duty. Okay, Butt Duty. Very good name. I once had a warlock that I made. It was an undead warlock, and I named her Breath. Like, you know, breathe, breath coil. I thought I was so clever. Let's see. I'm going up here. Oh, yeah, we got it discovered. Do I need to do anything else? Wow. That could be a really big butt plug for somebody. And get a sip of coffee. Waylon says, you know what? Speaking of high school, there was this boy in high school that I liked. His name was Jimmy. And one day in study hall, he asked me if I wanted to go to the locker room with him in the gym. I told him no. But I regret that to this day, because I am still curious what would have happened. He was a football player who always sat beside me in class. Yeah. Yeah, you never know what he had planned for you. I imagine it was some naughty business, Waylon, if I had to guess. If you're gonna make mommy guess at it, I imagine he had some naughty business in store for you. Because nobody's ever asked me to just go into a room such as that, and I did it, and something naughty didn't happen. Let's see. Uh-oh, we done goofed. Hold on. Get him, Allie. Let's get back on this one. I might just need to run here. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Because these things hit hard as hell. And they done killed my pet just like that. And I need to be going. Let's try not to run into anything else. Okay, let's res up our pet real quick. I think we're in a safe spot. Let me go over this way a little bit. Now get my pet back up. I told you these things are dangerous right here. Okay, let's revive pet. That'll take a bunch of my mana, so we gotta be careful. Waylon says let's see, where did I get to? He says, I don't know if he is alive still. Otherwise, I would look him up. When you get to my age, most of your friends are dust or ashes. Oh my. Let's see. Let's give Petty Pooh some food. We'll just give her that bear meat. Save some of our tough jerky we bought. The bear meat might actually be better for her too. Might give her more happiness. A little more joy. I'm gonna let her finish eating too. God, it's taking a lot. There we go. She's happy now. All right, we're gonna continue our trek north. We're gonna take out this one right here. And that one. We'll get 2 more of them. Get a little extra experience. This one's level 13 though. That's a big boy. But he ain't doing a whole bunch of damage to Owlie though. What was that? Took about 20% or so of his health. Get my light feather. Let me make sure you gotta, this'll mess you up because you'll be pulling this guy thinking you're getting one, and then just right here behind this tree, there's a motherfucker and he's waiting to stab you in the ass. That's exactly my experience. I'm not saying that I get stabbed in the ass a lot, y'all. Well, in the interest of full disclosure, I do, but not in that way, okay? God. Fuck. Not necessary. It's just not. Okay. Kill this one. All right. Heal up Petty Pooh a little bit. I swear to God, this antibiotic is making my neck itch. It ain't no way it's this fucking shirt. Oh, god damn. I'm gonna have to call the pharmacist or something. Y'all, I had to go to the doctor. For y'all that wasn't around when I was first talking about this, I had a little medical emergency yesterday. I had to go to the doctor. And, was having like really sharp pains in my side. I had another thing going on too that I'm not gonna yap about. But anyway, I wound up with just an antibiotic twice a day for 10 days. And hopefully that takes care of me. But god damn it, I think it's making my neck itch. I could just be like obsessing about it or something. Maybe it's just anxiety over the whole ordeal. That's probably what it is. My neck's probably not actually itching because this is some bullshit I do. Like, I be giving myself symptoms. Anyway, we're going north. I'm gonna kill that bear right there. He's gonna attack me. Waylon says a lot of people don't realize how old I really am. But I will put it like this. In the Bible, Jesus went out to the desert for 40 days and night where he met the devil. Jesus didn't take the deal, but I did. That's good. He said, all this can be your kingdom forever. He just didn't tell me what type of queen I would be. Yeah, Waylon, I hear you. I'm something of a fallen angel myself, little Catholic girl over here, but I can't do right, y'all. It's extra prayer work all the time. It's a goddamn cat of nine tails. It's just, oh, you think the memes ain't true? The fucking memes are true. They wouldn't be memes for no reason. Also, I'm not saying I strictly dislike the cat either of Nine Tails. That, you know what? That wasn't necessary. Like, the first part wasn't really necessary. The last part sure as shit wasn't it. Oh god. Send in the pet. I have a question. What I'm trying to say is that, my levels of sanctification are well, they're in the dumps. Okay, pick up the thing. There you go. Let me get a sip of coffee. Oh, you know what? Don't kill your way through here, silly. Go around. I'm going to be killing the mobs and I don't even have a quest, y'all. You know what they call that? That's what they call putting the cart before the horse, y'all. You should... Cart goes behind the horse every day. Let's see. I'm going to go... Yeah, up like this. I think I'll go around the other way though. Come up the back side. Come in from the rear. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Come in the back door. Oh man. It doesn't all have to be about this, you know. I could just not, you know. Oh my god. Hey. Kill the vile spry. Use an arcane shot. You know, it's not called an arcane shot because the magic that is used is like no longer used or not good or beneficial. It's simply because the magic school, the school of magic is arcane. It's a type of magic, not a defunct type of magic as one might think when you use the word. You know, arcane's got more than one meaning here. Kill the vile sprite. Kill another one. This is 2. I gotta get up yonder and get the quest. I gotta turn one in and get the other one. There we go. 164 XP. Alright, going up here. What's his name? Asterion. Okay. Complete the quest. He's giving me a follow-up. This is a long chain. I remember this. There's probably like 5 or 6 quests. There's probably at least 5 or 6 quests in this chain. It's like the Night Elf Piss quest where they still got me getting, you know, PP for that quest, y'all. Going to all the Night Elf outhouses and whatnot. They've been, yeah. So this is Bashalaran. Asterion says, if I were to relate the story of my life, okay, Asterion, I'm just going to stop you right there. Do not fucking tell mommy the story of your life. Stop it. Okay? Just tell me what I need to know, Asterion. He says, I have no doubt it would surpass the limits of your patience. Oh, well, thank God. Yes, it would, because I am not... Your girl ain't no fucking saint, okay? Says, let us say that mine has been a long and painful life. Oh my God, he's a sad sack of shit, y'all. He's gonna tell me all his woes. And this spectral form is perhaps the worst torment of all. It says, I'm held here by the means of magic. Though my words may seem disingenuous, I assure you I would be grateful beyond words if you would help me find the means of my imprisonment. A seal binds me, and by examining the earpieces of the sprites and grails, I may find a trace of it. Okay, so I didn't have any reason. I'm just going to be clear. Just want to be clear here. I had no reason to think that anything he was saying was disingenuous until he drew my attention to how it might there seem disingenuous. I mean, I wouldn't think... Like, it's like me starting to tell y'all something, and I preface it and say, you know, I want to tell y'all something, and I'm not lying here, okay? This is not a lie. Y'all had no reason to think otherwise, but I'm just telling y'all that. And then now you're all like, wait a minute, why she need to put that on there? It's like when people tell you, I'm gonna be honest with you. When you tell somebody that, what you're communicating to them is that most of the stuff you just told them previously likely wasn't honest. Because you're making a contrast between what you're doing now and what you were doing. And I noticed that in conversations with people. Your girl be hanging on every fucking word. You know, that is when I'm like actually paying attention to the person talking to me, because a lot of times I'm just nodding along and like my body's here, but my mind, like I'm on fucking Jupiter in my mind, y'all, or some shit. Oh me. It's just a tidbit, y'all. It's neither here nor there, except let me get a sip of coffee. You didn't see that coming. First time I ever said that. Ha, big surprise. All right, Vile Sprite. Oh my God. My pet is only content. Let me fix that. Gonna give him some yummy treats. It's a her. I just misgendered Owlie, y'all. It's a she. She ain't got no uterus, y'all. She ain't got no damn vagina. Okay? Wait a minute. What the fuck am I saying? I'm saying this in reverse. She don't have a dick. She don't have a balls. Oh my God. Y'all, I apologize. There's not a lot of brain cells. There's not. Y'all already know that. Let's see. Where's the food? What am I giving her? Some tough jerky? There you go, Allie. Good girl. Let me give her a little pet. I don't pet her enough, y'all. There we go. Give her a little pet. Give her a little hug. Come here, Allie. I'm probably gonna get mites on my fucking titties, y'all. That would be hell. Get titty mites. You know, birds have mites. Why does it keep doing this? I'm trying to hug the damn bird. Allie, calm down, would you? Let me check her loyalty. Oh my God, she's my best friend, y'all. We're maxed out, level 6. Okay. I would have put, you know, if it were me and I were writing this, I would have put loyalty level 6 and put the best friend in parenthetical. But that's just me, y'all. It's just a personal preference. Little son of a bitch, you're gonna die now. Come up and start whacking on mommy like that. I did not consent to be whacked on. Okay. That requires consent most of the time. Unless you're extremely attractive, then you can whack on mommy. Okay, make no mistake. Let's see. Let's send the Vile Sprite. Let's just put it like this. The more attractive you are, the less consent you need for anything you're going to do to me. The fuck? That's a damn terrible thing to say. God. Click on that. Send the Owlie. Okay, we start off with a little serpent sting. Why not? I like to imagine a snake coming out of my arrow like I'm shooting snakes. And they go over and bite the baddie. Oh, this son of a bitch. I'm trying to fix my hair. And I'm getting, Allie's getting shot up, y'all, by a demon. Death real sadder. Do I hear a car pulling up? Couldn't be. Why would it be? Hang on a second, I might need to check. I think I hear somebody. Let me do this. Let me loot this, y'all, and I'm gonna run, just go peek out the window, because I don't know. I ain't expecting no company, y'all. Let's see. Let me go see what that is. I'll be right back. Oh, holy shit, y'all. I've been muted this whole fucking time. Y'all, oh my God. I've been sitting here yapping for 5 minutes, y'all. Been back, just yapping. Muted as all hell. Oh. But yeah, we was just yapping. I don't even remember what I was saying. Oh, right. I came back. So what I did was I muted my mic and then put up the BRB screen. And that's what happened. So I left the mic like physically muted. Gotta remember not to do that. But y'all, so I'm back. Been back for a while. But anyway, it was a road scraper, y'all. That's what was making the noise. And a little bulldozer, because I live on a long-ass dirt road and in a middle of a huge fucking pine forest. Like, the shortest way out is a mile. And the longest way out is about 2 miles. Sometimes I have to do that if, like, a tree falls across the road or something, which it happens probably at least once or twice a year, if I had to guess. But Seal says, oops, welcome back. Thank you, Seal. Glad to be back. Let's see. Copper. Yep, just killing some sprites. I was talking about how some people be playing the game on pussy mode, y'all. We saw this girl running around and she's like level 16 and these things are like level 10. I'm like, some people play this game like, I don't know. To me, it kind of eliminates the whole point of hardcore. So people said they want this thing, right? Let's think about this. Let me get a sip of coffee. We'll think about it. We'll think about it while we shoot. We can do two things, you know, maybe I can do two things at once. So people said, you know, I want to play the game on hardcore mode because there's no challenge to the normal game. They get hardcore mode and what the fuck do? They run around the starting zone shooting stuff until they outlevel everything by 5 levels and then start carrying on. So they're like always 5 levels ahead of everything. Help it make sense, y'all. But I'm saying, like, to me, you want the risk of death. You want the challenge, right? To me, that's what hardcore is. You want to fucking feel the fear, the danger, the exhilaration, the rush, the challenge, you know? Something. Like, get my little fucking ticker going, y'all. Like, holy shit. Give me a thrill. Give me a thrust. Fuck yeah. Shooting. I'm fucking shooting, y'all. Like the goddamn archer I am. Boop. Just like that. 164 experience. Get my earrings. Oh, I remember another thing I was saying. Like, why? Tell me this. Hang on a second. I can't get bruised weed yet. I can't even get mage roll. I'm the worst herber ever, y'all. Like, I be letting my shit get so far behind, I just have to quit even worrying about it. This might very well be like a very limited or professionalist run. I was wanting to do alchemy, but I just get behind on this stuff. But I was saying these grails out here dropping one fucking earring. Okay, one earring. Like, why can't they drop two? You know, some of them don't drop any. But are they trying to say that these grail never have both ears pierced? You know, I suspect that these demons, y'all, they're demons, okay? I wouldn't be surprised to see a Prince Albert on a demon. You know, one of these demons probably got a really big throbbing cock and has it pierced, you know. Because, you know, demons are like, well, they're high. I'm not a demon, of course, but demons are highly sexual things. You know, they deal like their whole currency is sexuality, okay? It's seductiveness. It's naughty business. My coffee lukewarm. Wait. Oh, for Pete's sake, I thought I had all 8 of them. Dang it, I'm over here trying to turn in a quest I ain't even completed yet. Very bad. Many derps. So many derps, so little time, y'all. Alright, we shot him up. He's dead. Give him my loot. Boop. And I'm going to take a little breaky poo in just a couple of minutes. Let's send Sick Alley on this one. My brain over here trying to use generic terms for stuff, talking about sick pet. The fuck wrong with you, brain?
That spell isn't ready yet.
Oh, that spell isn't ready yet. We'll have to wait a little while. Send it over there. Start off with a See, we'll start letting the serpent sting do some work. I'm very efficient. I'll loot this one, let pet and serpent sting do damage. Easy. Start back, you know, shooting this mob. Okay. Like that. We'll get this one right here. I don't want these things to like respawn on me. But I'm doing every quest. There's no quest I'm avoiding, y'all. I'm not gonna play this game like a pussy. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna play it like the heroic champion that I am. Killing vile sprites. We're gonna go in the caves, y'all. Make no fucking mistake. It's gonna be cave life for me. And I'm not gonna die either. Okay, gonna take a little breaky poo. Let me just get to a safe place and I'm gonna go take a break. This is probably, let's see, we'll go right here. Somewhere a little out of the ways. We'll put her on defensive and then I'll stealth up. There we go. I think we'll be okay right here. Okay, I'm back. And the mic's not muted this time. Yay, we did it. Big girl stuff. But y'all, I must ask you, ladies and gentlemen, good people, prepare yourselves. Buckle up. Prepare yourselves. Prepare your minds. Prepare your bodies. Your very souls. Wait for it. Big surprise. Count it down. 3, 2, 1. The best sound in the whole world. Every time. You know it's Coke Zero. Let me get the sipping started. Start off with a strong sip. Oh, it's got me smacking my lips, y'all. It's that good every time. The fucking nectar of the gods is what it is. You think Thor? Do y'all think Thor didn't drink Coke Zero? Fuck yes he did. I have it on the best authority that the god of thunder himself drank Coke Zero. And that's how he made his lightning bolts, y'all. I would tell you no lies. Never have, never will. Seal says, hell yeah, Coke Zero time. Fuck yes it is. Okay, let me come out of hiding, y'all. Oh, we out the closet, y'all. They a lot of girls and boys that are still shadow melded up. We out to, I got a story to tell y'all about my little doctor trip yesterday. Let me tell you how crazy goddamn United States healthcare system is. As somebody that worked in it for many years, dealt with all types of shit. But let me tell you about my little doctor's fucking visit yesterday. I got a couple things that stand out to me. I got a tip for y'all, and I got a crazy thing that happened. Oh fuck! Get hyped. That's a level. Hell yeah. Level 14 says, congratulations. You have reached level 14. 18 hit points. 32 mana. Oh my god, I'm interrupted, y'all. The burps and the hiccups go the fuck away. I'm trying. Do not interrupt the professional yapper. I was trying to yap on my success here, but I was so. I'm just flustered now. I'm not flustered. I'm addled. I'm gonna. All my inventory's full. Say it ain't so. Get rid of the shiny red apple. Yeah, y'all, that reminds me of my friend because he told me his nutsack was like an apple. You know, I was yapping about that. Oh, let me tell. Okay, I'm getting my thoughts back here. We're killing grails. Okay, let me tell you about the doctor. So, me and the doctor were talking about, you know, how my treatment, you know, what we're going to do for my treatment, etc. Well, he comes along and he says, oh yeah, and I need to take this culture to send off for some tests. Or the culture that he took, he said, I'm going to send it off for some tests. And I was like, okay. So anything, y'all, anything they do. So anytime you go to the doctor,
I can't carry anymore.
you're going to pay for, like, there's two parts to it. You're going to pay for the visit itself, and then you're going to pay for any additional services. Everything they do in the exam room back there potentially has an additional cost associated with it. And this stuff can, y'all know it can add up very quickly. So something to ask them when they're, one very key thing to ask them when they tell you they're going to do something, always ask them, does it have the potential to change the management of your treatment? And if it doesn't, don't get it done unless you just want to have it done, because he was going to send this stuff to the lab, and do you know what that would have cost? Like, blood work typically cost, before insurance, about $1,600. Okay, and this is like typical lab fees, y'all. Okay, so, and he's like, no, it wouldn't change, you know, the management. And I was like, no, then Lord, no, we're not doing it. If it's not going to make me better directly, we're not doing it. Because it'll be, I mean, even if you have insurance, you know, they're only paying a percentage of your, whatever you're having done. So, you don't want all that stuff for nothing. And, so, let's see, get some cloth. But here's what's really crazy, y'all. And why I'm not ever going back to this particular doctor's office again. Get rid of that. I don't need a large bear's tooth for no reason, you know. But so he tells me what we're going to do, right? We had decided together that he was going to, you know, give me some antibiotics by mouth twice a day for 10 days. Okay. Well, he goes out. The nurse comes back in 1 minute later. She knocks on the door, comes in. She says, okay, ma'am, this shot is going to be $60. And I said, beg your pardon? She's like, I said, I'm getting a shot? She's like, yeah. And I was like, no, I said, me and the doctor just talked about what was going to be done. I said, he's like talking about antibiotics by mouth for 10 days. And she says, so you don't want the shot? I said, he didn't tell you to give me a shot. You're in the wrong fucking room. I said, go talk to the doctor. So she come. I didn't cuss her, y'all. And I didn't say it in that tone of voice either, okay? I was more polite about it, but I said the same thing. So she goes out and doesn't come back in. He comes back in a minute later and apologizes to me for the mix-up on her behalf. And then I'm like, for me, that called the whole thing into question, the diagnosis, everything. And I was just like, oh my God, just call in my stuff to Walmart and I'm going to go pick it up and we're going to take the antibiotic. I'm not coming back here in 3 days. Okay. Nope. Now, I might go somewhere else. But it's not going to be here. I was like, Lord have mercy. Do you know if she would have gave me a random shot for something and that had an adverse effect on me? Talk about making your girl rich. Because that's straight up malpractice. But also the risk of dying. So I kind of thought it through really quickly. Like, let her do it. Make me rich. Also, I could potentially die depending on what the shot and how it interacts with. Yeah, let's not do that. We still killing satyrs, y'all. We's killing satyrs. We's killing grails. I just had a panic moment where I thought, make sure your mic's not muted. I look over, I see it's still not muted. It's relief. It's relief. We need one more earring. Like, for fuck's sake, give me the earring already. Oh, why do these games hate me, y'all? Do they do y'all like this? Y'all probably get to play the game and y'all go in the game. I can't even get an earring. Y'all go in the fucking game. It's raining, men. Hallelujah. Yeah. That's how I think about it. Let me get a sip of Coke. I've only had 1 or 2 sips so far. Goddamn rookie numbers. This one will drop it, y'all. What y'all think? Anybody taking bets? I got 50 coppers. This one's got it. We're going in. Fuck yes, I'm rich. Look at that. I won a bet against myself. Grail earring. I knew it, y'all. I got instincts on me. Let's see. I don't think I want a cheap blunderbuss. It's better than what I've got, actually, but I ain't shooting no gun, y'all. Would Legolas shoot a gun? No, he wouldn't. He'd suck a dick. Make no mistake. But he wouldn't shoot a gun. How are those two things related? I have no idea. Y'all, I don't ask myself these kind of questions. Okay? There's just no point. I'm shooting grails, what I'm doing. I'm trying to get to the quest giver. Give me my coppers, my cloth. Bags are getting very, very full. Again, I never really emptied them out really good. Bashalaran. Okay, continue. He says, indeed. Hang on, y'all. I gotta clear my throat. I'll mute my mic. Don't worry. Okay. It's unmuted. I think I did it, y'all. Successful. Okay. Indeed, the grails of Bashalaran do not possess that which I am searching. I mean, do you have to speak like this, boy? Can't you just speak plain English? You know, can't you just say, hey, alright, grails ain't got the shit. The fuck is all this? He says, however, they have come into contact with it recently. Recently, I would reckon that by your time, not mine. Recent for me stretches into the veil of the past, almost another age. I mean, boy, goddamn, why are you so proud that you're old as fuck? You're a damn multiple time over centenarian. Okay, you talking about you making Methuselah look like a fucking youngster. Nobody cares. It's not an achievement, bro. It's not an achievement. Calm your ass down. Okay. Complete the quest. He's giving... Okay, we got a lot of these Bashalarons. This is probably like number 2 or 3. He says, if the Grails have come into close contact with the seal that binds my eternal prison, I suspect I know the cause. No doubt the seal has come into the possession of the satyr that lead them. I feel strongly that this must be true, moaned Fruity. One of the satyr must surely possess it. If you can obtain it, you would bring me so close to passing the bars of my prison that tears would come into my eyes. Yeah, so he'll cry. I knew he was some kind of sissy. Goddamn pussy. Oh, man. Except... Let me get a sip of Coke. Goddamn mama's boy. I do. I doth besmirch. I besmirch. Some people say, you know, throwing shade. I say besmirch, y'all. It's just how I'm wired. I don't fight against it. Vile Satyr. Okay, so... we're going to look around. I'm going to have a little look-see-poo. Okay, we're going to go around yonder. We're going to go around this tree. We're going to give these grails a wide berth because I ain't trying to mess with them, y'all. No, I've got another objective. Wait a minute. What? Where did he... was he inside the tree? The fuck? Where did he come from? God. Game hiding mobs from me. Oh, what's this shit? What is this happy mess? Lunaria. Oh, hold on. Big burp. I knew that was gonna be a big burp, y'all. We've been over here swigging on this Coke Zero. Swigging like Sally. So yeah, I muted my mic. But here, Lunaria, okay. She put a, you know, she's probably a Viking girl. She's probably Swedish. You know, I'm very intelligent, y'all. I just want y'all to know that. Look, see, she put like this accent over the I. And that's not because, you know, a lot of people are going to get uppity. You know, they're going to say things that aren't true. They're going to say, they're going to have wrong think. They're going to, you know, they're going to think to themselves, they're going to come at me. You know, they're going to say, you know, she just did that because her name with the I was taken. That is not, that is not what the fuck happened, y'all. She's Swedish. Okay? That's why the accent's over the I. I always say it's Occam's razor. Okay, the simplest explanation is the most likely one. She says, "Hear ye, noble soul." She's yapping at me. She put the skulls. She said, "Grail knights seek valiant players." Oh, well, that's not me. You know. For dungeon glory? Like glory holes, or just, you know, typical glory? Because one's better than the other, you know. And bold adventures. Oh, bold adventures. So she probably meant to put glory holes. Yeah. Of all ranks, for jest and journeys, whether for loot or loyal. And I don't know why I'm saying glory holes, y'all. That's not something I really know much about. Okay. I'm sure I just read about that or overheard some, you know, I don't even know what it is, honestly. Yeah. I mean, I know it's some sort of hole that has to do with glory, like the concept of glory. I don't know why they call it that, though. Whether for loot or loyal kin, thy fellowship awaits. Swear fealty? Oh my God, no, you swear fealty to me. It's not the other way around. Give me my fucking copper. What am I even trying to do? I got so sidetracked by that. That's why people can't be talking to me in the game. You know, it holds me up for 10 minutes anytime somebody says something to me. Stop laughing. Kill the sprite. You don't have to laugh every time you talk. It's just fucking ridiculous. God. Okay, he's almost dead. Something interrupted my shot. I think he got too close. Yeah, when they get close to me, my little girl here kind of forgets how her bow works, you know. All right, there's one right there. We'll get him. We'll just send Petty Poo in. Oh, he's attacking Owly. It's okay, it won't make no difference. They both gonna die. Well, come on, kill it.
I need a target.
All right.
I don't have a target.
Target the thing. I gotta heal up Owly a little bit. Y'all about derped right there. I don't want to let Owly die. I think I can loot this without pulling these two. Alright, Grizzly Kate. Got my coppers. Allie's back to full health. Well, what else do I need? Oh, I gotta get... Okay. I don't just kill one satyr, y'all. I have to kill them until I get this ancient moonstone seal. Oh, that's a bunch of malarkey, if you ask me. I'm gonna go... Excuse me. Coke Zero gets me every time, y'all. Ay, ay, ay. Makes the little throat too juicy. Ay, ay, ay. That just doesn't sound right. Send him in. Alright, start with the bullshit. It's a little bit of, you know, the serpent venom. Yeah, get that venom in them. Shit, that rhymed, y'all. I should be a fucking rapper. I could be like Eminem, like the girl Eminem. You know? I could be like BB No Money. That's my girlfriend's boyfriend. There we go. Sick him, Allie. Okay, shoot. I'm shooting, y'all. We fucking shooting this Grail. Right in his nutsack, too. Every single arrow, y'all. We started off. The first arrow split the nutsack in half. Okay, the next arrow hit the left testicle. It bursted. The next arrow hit the right testicle. It bursted. And the last arrow went straight down the penis tube and split it in half like an overcooked hot dog. Y'all, I knew it. I apologize. That was too much. It was way too far. It was much too graphic. But it was like a goddamn train wreck. As soon as I said I shot him in the nutsack, my brain saw all of that. It just saw every bit of that happen. So I can empathize, you know, if y'all feel a little bit fucked up now. I know it's that. I experienced it too, y'all. I'm not just a person that says my thoughts. I'm also a sufferer of my own brain, y'all. It puts me through the same thing. Hey, I'm with y'all, okay? My brain puts me through the same shit it puts y'all through. I'm right there.
That's still recharging.
I'm a victim. I think I'm gonna have to run away, y'all. Yeah, I think I should just run away with this. Yep, that's what we're doing. We're hightailing it, y'all. We got the little booty. It's up in the air, and we are getting out of there. We're gonna have to res our pet up. I wasn't paying very good attention, y'all. Say it ain't so. Okay, revive pet. Sickly. Gotta watch out for them sickly deer, y'all. There goes Goosey. That's a pretty good name. And Chubbs. That's a good pet name. I like that. But y'all, are these people following a guide? Because both those people were level 16 that I saw. You know, the one night elf girl and now the dwarf dude. Okay. Let me give Petty Pooh some food. Alright, she's getting happy, y'all. It's gonna take her a minute. She's a touch grumpy to start with. Y'all know how birds are. Uppity as heck. It's working. It's got 4 seconds. Look at that. It don't update retroactively. Oh my gosh. Naughty developers. Okay, give it some more stuff. We'll give it, I'm not giving it my spoder legs. Give it another tough jerky. And we start running back. By the time we get there, Ted'll be happy and I'll be ready to kill that grail. Or that satyr rather. That's what I need now, satyrs. I better kill this bear. It can mess up my escape route. And as we see, I might need one, y'all, because I kind of messed up there and pulled 3 things. You know, if I had a freezing trap, it's still not good to risk it, though. You want to kind of use it, not, I mean, preemptively, but also like, yeah, in this part, yeah, back in Classic, yeah, put down a freezing trap before you make your pull, kind of stand on it. That way if stuff goes wrong. Yeah. But I don't have freezing trap yet, so can't do it just yet. Also, maybe I need to go visit the trainer. I see a satyr right there. Okay. We're just gonna pull him up here. Ah, hell, he's ranged. Fucking got a bear too. Let's kill this bear. Oh shit. Let me see. Wing clip it. I think I'm okay right here. Okay, that's not good. Let's do this. We're just gonna... This is kind of a dangerous area. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run away. Because we done fucked up. Okay. Luckily I killed that one, so the escape path would be open. We were thinking ahead. We're gonna have to, you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stop trying to come from it from the outside. We're gonna go back inside because it's actually just more safe. Okay, let me res up pet. We're gonna go back around this way and get our satyrs. Okay. Because like trying to come in, I think the problem is trying to come in from the outside. Okay. Let's heal up. Let's heal her up. Give her some health. There we go. She appreciates that, y'all. She's a good little birdie poo. Now give her some more tough jerky. And she can eat that while we go. We're going to come in this way. Yep. And kind of stay, well, there we go. Kill this grail. And then we're just going to go up in here. Let's see. We'll get the satyr next. But I don't know. You know what? I'm going to pull that grail. I'm just going to pull it over here. Now send birdie. There we go. That way I don't have to start with 2, because if stuff goes wrong and you already have 2, it kind of like a little recipe for disaster, isn't it? Somebody's trying to do, that's the level 16 hunter Goozy. He's trying to do Tharnium's Hope at level 18. I think that's the quest where you kill that robot thing. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you don't get a full group at 18, it's going to be hard, because I think that's like a 22 or 23 quest. I can't really pull him back that good, so we're just going to go ahead and send the bird. Because he's ranged, he just kind of starts shooting you. Aggravating bastards. I really need to make some bandages, y'all. I'll be getting all this cloth. I could probably work my way up to like a heavy bandage now. A heavy linen if I used all my cloth. Okay, we see any more satyrs? We're just gonna go up this way. They're kind of sparse, y'all. They're a little bit sparse. You know, kind of the way I feel about my Chef Boy RD. Spaghetti and meatballs sometimes. You know, you could put, let's be honest, y'all, okay? Tell the truth. They could put more than 4 meatballs in there, right? I'm gonna tell y'all, you wanna know one of my personal favorite little recipes, y'all? You know, ain't much to it, but it's very good. Let me start working on this grail while I tell you. Y'all really are gonna start to think I can't do but one thing at a time. And that's actually true. That's actually kind of true. If you want me to do a good job at something, it has to be like focused on one thing at a time. If there's 2 things, it makes things literally twice as hard for me. But here's the thing. Leather pants? Oh, hell yeah. Hang on one sec. I'm going to tell y'all my recipe. Scroll spirit. Oh, where's Birdie at? Come here, Birdie. I should be using these scrolls on you. There you go. Scroll of protection. Now she's hella durable, y'all. She could take a real beating. Okay, let me get these pants. Where'd they go? Right there. Good. That's double the armor in one slot. Now, let me tell y'all. Okay, if you never had a spaghetti sandwich, you're missing out, because they are in fact amazing. Do you like sandwiches? Probably. Do you like spaghetti? Most likely, probably even. Okay, you put the 2 together, but how do you do it? That's the real mystery. I'll tell you the best way to do it. Okay, only I know this. This is secret knowledge. It is. It's secret knowledge. It's not a laughing matter. Get yourself a hoagie roll. Okay, and split it in such a way that it stands up, so that don't lay the, okay, y'all know, y'all are smart people, you know better than to lay the damn thing on the side, but there's people I've told this and they get confused as hell and they start looking at me crazy and they're like, God damn, wouldn't that go everywhere? No, because you don't lay the goddamn thing on its side. You cut the hoagie roll in a way in which it stands up like a hot dog. You know, y'all ever see these people that have their hot dogs laying sideways on their plate? I'm sure you've seen them. Here's my recommendation. Slap the hell out of them. Tell them to stand the goddamn hot dog up. If they have it on the plate sideways, bet your fucking bottom dollar they're biting it sideways too. They got mustard going all over their goddamn shirt. They're covered in ketchup, y'all. You know they are. It's in their fucking hair. It's everywhere. Stand the hot dog up, okay? Eat the thing right. Have some goddamn basic decency. Have some respect for yourself. Have some dignity about you. Like, these people they got no integrity, these fucking sideways hot dog eaters. Okay? But I've seen it, y'all. This shit's hard as hell out here on these streets. But stand the hoagie roll up straight so the stuff don't run out of it. And you cut your Chef Boyardee can, put it in the microwave 2 minutes, however hot you like it. Okay, and then fill your hoagie roll up with it. Now you've got a beautiful, delicious spaghetti sandwich fit for a fucking queen. Yeah. I love spaghetti sandwiches. Okay. We did a touch of yapping there. Let's kill our chatter. Y'all know what I'm eating for lunch now, don't you? Well, I don't have a hoagie roll, unfortunately, and you try to put that on too, like loaf bread, you're gonna have a mess, but people do it that way too. I highly recommend, you can do a hot dog bun too, if you don't have a hoagie roll. If you ain't got neither, you know, just eat it with a fork, you know. That's the worst possible way to eat spaghetti, but people been doing it for many years, okay? And also you put some cheese on it. Y'all like baked spaghetti? I love baked spaghetti, but really people are talking about like, oh, it's baked spaghetti, like it's somehow so much more than spaghetti. Like, I know people that cook this stuff. I know I'm getting hung up on spaghetti, but I got stuff to tell y'all in little time to do it, so I have to tell you. But like, I know people that talk about baked spaghetti like it's somehow really different than just spaghetti. Y'all, you know what baked spaghetti is? Okay, it's when you cook spaghetti, okay, in your pot, yada yada. It's just standard ass spaghetti, okay? Some meat, some people don't put meat. They'll say, whatever, it's spaghetti. Okay, it's just spaghetti in a pot. They have it one night, they eat it like that. Then they say, oh, I'm gonna make baked spaghetti. You know what they do? They pour it in a pie pan, or they pour it in a 9x9 pan. They put it in the oven, they coat it with cheese, and they call that baked spaghetti. And it's very different. They make a distinction. And I'm here to tell you it's a distinction without a difference, because all you got to do is just keep the spaghetti as it is. You know, take it out the pot, put it on your plate, grab a handful of cheddar cheese, throw it on top, stick it in the microwave. Voila. Same thing, y'all. And you don't have to spend 30 minutes to an hour doing all this, dirtying up a different pan. People are just crazy as hell. And your girl is here to set the fucking record straight, okay? Ay, ay, ay. I get carried away sometimes, y'all. It happens. Let me see. I'm gonna go. What was I doing? Now I'm addled. They get me frustrated, y'all. They don't be doing spaghetti right. I'm here to stick up for spaghetti. I'm here to protect the spaghetti. And killing grails. We gotta kill a satyr. I need that damn moonstone seal. If I could keep my mind on what I'm doing long enough, I could do it. You're doing good, Allie. You have to validate Allie every so often, and you have to feed her as well, or she'll run away. She's just like my goddamn girlfriend, y'all. Alright, shoot the thing. He's about dead. Okay, we getting more. Oh, no, Allie, hold on. Okay, we gotta run away. We did a derpy poo. Oh, that's not good. Slice his fucking hamstring, girl. No, you little motherfuckers, get out of here.
That's still recharging.
You see this shit? I swear to God, hit me again.
Closer. I can't cast.
Are you fucking
That's still
serious?
recharging.
You little son of a bitch.
That spell is
I'd be better off just running away because apparently I can't fucking hit him. I done used a healing potion. Go away. Fuck. Okay, Jesus. I got, clearly, we need to level up our weapon skills because that just about was bad. Y'all, I would have been having a conniption fit if I would have died right there. Oh, there was like multiple, so basically on each leg of that little patio, there was a grail hiding behind one and a satyr behind another. Okay, and I didn't see them. And I just about derped it up. Okay, let me see. Got my nerves addled, y'all. Give her some food. Okay, how do I get back in here? Well, we'll kill, let's see, we'll kill this grail right here. Let Allie finish eating. Hurry up, Allie, just like they tell you in the fucking military, okay? Chew your food 7 times and swallow it, for Pete's sake. I'm shooting. There's Zadie. What is she doing? Why is she running into the wall over there? Oh, let's keep an eye on what we're doing. Trying to kill this death nail satyr. Y'all, I feel like I've been on these quests forever. Takes a long time to do stuff in Classic. But I like it, you know, it's enchanting. A very enchanting little game. I'm trying to figure out how to, here we go, heal up Allie. This satyr will have it, y'all. He's gonna have, let's kill this grail first because he's gonna come over here and start stabbing me. Excuse me. Okay, he's almost dead. I'm planking. Just trying to look around a little bit. Make sure I don't get myself in no more trouble. I hope I hadn't looted one of these and had like a full inventory and didn't notice it. We're gonna kill, let's see, we're gonna stay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to kill this one. And then we're gonna kind of go up that way, stay to the left a bit. But it might be good to clear the whole thing as I go, just in case stuff starts to go bad. You can be as careful as you want to be in this game, and you can still slip up and die very easily. Like when you don't have the weapon skill and you keep trying to hamstring something and you don't realize you don't have the weapon skill. And so you just keep the mob attacking you longer and you're about to die. You're like, oh my God, kind of like what just happened. Okay, I see one down there. We're gonna go for that one. We got a little escape route that we just come up through here and head out that way. Let me pull this grail up here. Okay. Nice and safe. Giddy Mowley. Okay. I don't think that one will pull. I think he's by himself now. Okay, we're on a super secret mission to assassinate. Oh, for fuck's sake. Of course that would spawn right there. Oh. Just fuck my life, y'all. Plinking away. There we go. Now let's kill this one so we can go over there and loot him. We'll heal Allie up after this. just so we got everything nice and topped off. You know, might have to break glass, you know, for emergency here in a minute. You just never know. Okay, Allie, let me use... No, I'm not going to burn my Band-Aid cooldown on Allie. That wouldn't be wise. I might would do that if it weren't hardcore, but seeing as it's not, probably not the best idea. Why can't I loot him? There we go. Fuck yeah, fuck yeah, fuck! Yes! Gimme! It's mine! That's my ancient moonstone seal, fuckers. These damn demons. Can I get that claw? Yeah, mommy can get it. Fuck yeah. It's mine. All mine. Okay, now I gotta go up here. I'm going. Probably need to kill that Grail. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to murder him. Bit of preemptive self-defense here. And the guy's like right over there under that like gazebo tarp structure thingamabobber. There it is. Yeah, I'd call that a gazebo. It's close enough. It's a magical gazebo. It's a magical gazebo, but it is a gazebo, okay? Nobody would debate it. Gazebos are pretty cool. But you know, I think a front porch, you know, works just as good. You know, not everybody can have a gazebo. Let's see. Go right through here. Yeah, we're going to make a straight shot for that. Okay, got to kill like one more sprite, I think, to get up there. Then I think we'll be Gucci. Yep. And I'm gonna, in just a couple of minutes, y'all, I'm gonna take a little breaky poo. Just letting you know. Gotta watch my backside, y'all. You never know when they're gonna try to come at you. Gotta be panning that camera. Battle chain gloves. Oh, I bet some warrior would love to have those. Alas, I am not a warrior. Well, I am a warrior, but I'm not a quote-unquote warrior, you know, as according to the game mechanics. Let's see. Continue. I'm not reading this. I don't like Asterion. I'm gonna read this part though. Asterion says, it was the craft of one of the most powerful of the Highborn that created the seal that formed my prison. In Ametharan, the ruins to the south that are twin to these persist even today, an ancient flame, blue in color. In this flame, this seal could be destroyed. Be wary in the ruins, Moonfruity. Well, you don't have to tell me. I'm always wary. Let's see. Oh my. Okay. I mean, I'm not really with the strength on these, the vagabond leggings. Yeah, I suppose I'm something of a vagabond. You know. Let's see. 2 strength, 1 agility. Can't we flip that and replace the strength with stam? They used to try to make everything kind of hybrid. Now the rewards in retail, of course, are more targeted to your class and spec, whatever. They made those changes all the way back in Cataclysm. Okay, y'all. Let me stealth up. I think I'm safe right here. And I'm going to go take that little breaky poo real quick. I'll be right back in just a couple of minutes. Okay, y'all, I am back, and I am glad to be so. Let me look at something real quick. Just give me 1 second. Yeah, okay. Let me get a sip of Coke. I gotta tell y'all something. I forgot to tell you this when I was telling you about this medical bullshit. Oh, hold on. Oh God, I got a hair in my mouth, y'all. I like to got choked just right then. But let me get a sip of Coke. I'm gonna tell y'all this. Okay, let's get started here. I got to think about how I'm going to say it because I done forgot exactly what I said now. Exactly how I said it. Let's see. Okay, let's go up north. Yeah. So the doctor was talking. Okay, so he was asking me these questions, y'all. He was at like, did this happen? Any fever? Any this? Any that? Any vomiting? Any whatever. He was going through like the standard question battery, and he gets to the end, and every time I've gone to see this doctor, he either you think I'm joking. You think I'm joking. He either wants to see my penis or he wants to talk to me about it. Okay, because he tacked this on at the end. He said, and there was a pause there too, which made me even more suspicious. And he's like, and after he asked me about the fever, vomiting, diarrhea, etc., I was like, no. And he was like, okay. And he was like, he looked at me kind of with like a sideways glance, and he was like, any penis discharge? And I said, well, none that weren't accidental. Or sorry, none that were accidental. And he looks at me, and he had a medical student following him around, y'all. And when I said that, the medical student bust out laughing. But he looks at the medical student like, shut up, and then looks back at me. And it just nods his head. And I was like, how did he do it? Like, is this how did you not laugh? Because I got him good. But then again, you just never know. Some people, they don't be laughing very much. Let's see. Okay, so what am I doing now? I'm going over towards whatchamacallit. I need to feed my pet. That's one thing I need to do. Give her some bear meat. There you go. What am I trying to... Oh, shit, y'all. I killed the dang thistle bear. And I was supposed to... I was supposed to capture it, y'all. I did a derpy poo. We'll find another one. It's okay. They're kind of rare. Okay, there's one right there. They're kind of rare. One's literally just behind the tree. Okay. Yeah, total expert, y'all. Okay, how do we do it? Do you have to like weaken it? Is it one of those things? Let's just shoot it one time. Oh, you don't even have to do... Wow. Very powerful that trap was. Like one of them damn Ghostbuster traps, y'all. Sucked him right into it. Okay. Let's go this way. I'm gonna... Excuse me. Gosh. Behave yourself, throat. Leave me alone. Frick. I need to go over, so what do I do on the shore? Oh, I get crawler legs. Okay. Oh, I've already completed another quest? Hold on. I need to make this bigger. That's what she said. Ay. Pull this down. Okay.
I
There we
don't
go.
have a target.
I know you don't, sweetheart, you don't have a target because I'm not trying to kill anything. You don't have to tell me that. I know that. Let me go up here. I'm going to turn this back. I'm going to turn this in and then come back and do the crawler stuff. Because I don't know that I need to go back over here otherwise. Okay. Briarthorn, I'm not high enough level to do that. I can't get them herbs yet. The Horde know a lot about the Forest Riders, y'all. That's kind of like, you know, you have to kill quite a lot of those when you're in the Barrens. It's been a really long time since I played Horde. The girlfriend was just asking me about that the other night. I was playing some WoW. And we started talking about the Horde. I was like, yeah, it's been a long time. Let's avoid these cats. They'll fuck you up. Oh, yeah. So I was wondering why. Let's see, can I even kill that thing? It's level 15. They do a ton of damage. But I was sitting there like, why did I not have that to turn in? It's because that guy sent me from Bashalaran up here. I was like confusing the two places. I was like, why do I have a turn in up there? Why didn't I turn it in down here? I was like, when did I complete this quest? It's just a breadcrumb quest. A little brain derping hard. Oh gosh. The burpee poos, y'all. I see the crawlers, but I'm almost here now. We'll just kill them on the way back to turn some stuff in. Is what I'll do. We're gonna get a bunch of completes, y'all. We're gonna get another level. Make no mistake, it's level 15 or bust, y'all. It's gonna happen. Actually might bust when I hit level 15. I wanted to laugh after I said that, but I held it back. Now I'm laughing because my throat's getting sore. I think laughing kind of makes it sore sometimes.
I am listening.
The Tower of Athlax. Alyssa sent you. Yep.
Asha fella.
Okay, let me get a sip of Coke before I read this. Help out the little throat. Don't want to get the raspies. Okay. A group of warlocks has taken up residence around and inside the tower. I would have returned to Aberdeen to report to Alyssa earlier, but I was afraid that I might miss something while I was away. Oh shit, that boy had FOMO, y'all. Gosh, Balfool had FOMO. Says Delgren suspected such a company might be gathering at the tower, but did not know why. A few scraps of parchment that the warlocks carry have found their way to my hands, but I need more to complete the puzzle. I warn you not to venture into the tower. However, the warlocks there are much more powerful. Yeah, that's what you call... If you wonder why this looks confusing to read and why it can potentially mean two things, it's because that's called a comma splice, y'all. You don't ever do this. You take and put one word between two commas. Okay, people do that. You see people do it. I'll tell you what, my writing professor, I had business writing 469. This is what he told me. He said, if you don't know why you're putting a comma, don't do it. Because you get into shit like this, and this can mean two things. Don't overthink it, girl. Just accept the quest. Yeah. I be priding myself on not majoring in the minors, but sometimes I be doing it. I don't take my own advice, y'all. I really don't. I don't recommend y'all do it either. But I know one thing, that code zero's hitting home. Is that the right expression? Hitting home? It's something. It's good enough. You know what? I gotta kill some of these. Oh my god. No, we're not. Holy shit. They're level 18, y'all. Nope. That was about to be a mistake. Also, just like he said, if you go around the front of this tower, okay, where the door is, there's like level 23 elites in there, y'all. Oh my god. Let's not make that. Okay. Let's stick to the plan. Let's go back to the shore and we'll deal with the crab menace, y'all. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna dispatch the crab menace. Fucking uppity ass cats. Kill this cat. It's a moonstalker, y'all. Well, why is it attacking me? Do I look like the moon? Definitely not. I think it's a little bit confused, y'all. You know, there's a lot of cats out there that only working with one brain cell. Like, they say that about orange cats, y'all. Like, it ain't called orange cat energy for no reason. Okay, so I'm gonna go around these. I don't really need this mess. I just don't need these rabid thistle bears in my life right now. Other than the one I got, you know, we're gonna take care of this one, get it back to whatever his name is, that night elf boy. Okay, so we gotta kill these encrusted tide crawlers. Makes me wonder what they're encrusted with. Probably some barnacles. Y'all reckon it's barnacles? Why can I get credit for that? Why these don't drop them? Oh, they do. Okay. It's just that it's level. Okay. So do not pull a level 20. Y'all, why? God, this game is dangerous. Okay, right. Okay, they're all level 20. That's not going to work out. Let's go up the beach some. Why is this a level 10 quest got you killing level 20s? Make it make sense, y'all. I'm glad I am glad I paid attention for once. Okay, here's a level 16. We can handle this one. Oh, there's a druid bear. You don't want to just randomly start killing them, y'all. They're friendly. Heal up Allie a little bit. These things do a lot of damage too, these level 16s. I think, what is Allie? Is Allie 14? Yeah, okay, she's 14. Okay, so I gotta get the crawler legs. Okay, this one's level 15. We can kill it. Gotta really keep an eye on the levels here, because this could go bad. I think we got into like the lower level section though, so I think we're gonna be just fine. Almost dead. One more arcane shot. If I could stop missing my shots, you know, I would be much obliged. Our first crawler leg, we gotta get 5 more. I can do it, y'all. It ain't no problem. I don't have to delete anything, because I don't need that. I don't need either of those pieces of crap. Just be cluttering up my bag. And y'all know I'm not here for all that. Back up just a little bit. There we go. It's good that you frame the shot just right. You kind of want it to look heroic when your character's doing their actions. See how much different this is than if I was just way zoomed out. Look at that. Y'all can really see all the action. I don't know why that's funny. I guess I'm just a silly girl. I'm going up here. Oh, he's doing his thing. Okay, Cat Sumo, you do your thing, boy. Oh, I meant to sick the pet. Gosh, Allie, get in there. Allie was, y'all see that? Allie was trying to make me do all the work. We got to share the load, you know. You know, that's what people in Menage a Trois say. They say, you know, we got to share the load. You know. Let's see. Let's heal up the petty poo. Let me think. Oh, this is a girl. It's not a boy, y'all. Cat Sumo's a chick. And she's got her little iron soul buff. Let me help her kill her mob. And then I'll toss her a thank you. There we go.
You are
See, y'all, I'm very polite. I have a lot of manners. That's one thing my mama taught me. Oh, look at that. A lovely mage. My gosh. Thank you.
How
They're
generous.
just finding me to buff me, y'all. Gosh. Alright, let's kill this one. Oh my. I apologize if y'all heard that. Had a little burpee poo moment. Okay, that one's dead. Kill up the owl. There you go, Allie. She always appreciates a good healing. You know, it's a touch of aftercare. See, everything I don't need and nothing I do. This is how they do me. Where's the legs at, bro? That's what I want to know. Give me my legs. Get started on this one. How many do I need? I need 4 more? I think it's like a 33% drop rate or something. I think I've been getting one about every 3 of them. Something like that. And y'all, if I seem like I've run out of energy, I apologize. Yesterday was a very long day with the whole doctor's thing. And I fell asleep last night, y'all, and I slept the whole thing, but I woke up feeling like pretty zapped after that whole ordeal. But that's okay. I'm still here. I'm still having a good time. Let me get my crawler. You son of a bitch. Gosh. Okay. Oh, this is probably the end of the line. Well, no, there's still more crawlers. I can keep going. So we just gonna keep going. Oh, and I don't have the quest to get that one. The turtle, the wash ashore thing yet. Did I not pick that up? Huh. Okay, well. There's another crawler. We don't want to get too far away from where we got to hand the quest. And you know what, y'all? I didn't hearth myself in Darkshore. So damn it. I won't be able to just hearth when I get done. Because I got a bunch. Y'all, we gonna ding before we even do this big turn in. I think. We've only got, what is that, about 13-14% there? Oh shit, look at this. Y'all, look at this. Oh my God. Yes. Gimme. We got a new hunting bow, y'all. That thing's green. Oh, hell yeah. Gonna equip this right now. Think I won't? I'm doing it. Holy crap, y'all. It's practically double the DPS. It'll be big dick all day, all night. We serving up huge juicy cock fucking 24/7 on the DPS. Yes. My gosh. That'll make life easier. Look how much faster he's dying already. Huh? Yes. It don't take much to make me happy, y'all. I'm a simple girl. Give me that crawler leg. Only need 2 more now. They were doubting me, y'all. They said she couldn't do it. I could hear them. I know what they be saying. I'm shooting. Gosh. Ooh, just like that. 172 experience, too. Nothing to sneeze at. I don't think, well, do I have room to pick that up? Nah, it ain't worth it. But it would fetch me a couple silver. And also, I just need 1 more now. Pull this one back just a touch. Just planking. Our white shots are doing 32 damage now. That's pretty crazy because I think they were doing like 24. And also these mobs are higher, so they mitigate even more. So that bow made a big difference. Hecka lucky. I always say they don't call me Lux Dragon for no reason, y'all. A little bit of arcane shot, why not? Serving it up. I'm starting to think about lunch, y'all. What I'm gonna eat. You know what I had to eat yesterday? I got really behind on my eating. Because the damn doctor's visit took forever. Like it was 3 hours or something, and had to get ready and do all that. But well, I had my normal protein bar, but then like 5 o'clock, I had like 2 little chicken salad sandwiches, and that was it. I just didn't really feel like eating a whole lot. But also then later on that night, I had a peanut butter sandwich, and it was hecka good. But I got behind. I usually eat more than that. That's like barely over 1,000 calories, you know. But I'm thinking about what I'm gonna eat today for lunch. And I'm not sure yet. It might be that, it might actually be a spaghetti sandwich, y'all. Because I do have hot dog buns. I might eat 2 of them. I'm quite hungry, y'all. I can do, like, I'm not that big, y'all. Well, I'm kind of tall. Like, I'm 6 feet tall, you know. And I weigh like 155 pounds. And I kind of stay around that, plus or minus 2 or 3 pounds. But y'all, I can put away some fucking food when I get hungry. Like, I can, like, people think I'm a fucking competitive eater or something. Like, I'll binge. Like, I don't care if I get in the mood to eat. Like, the other night, I ate some, I'm trying to think what it was. But I went in the cabinet and I got out the cupcakes. Like, I have them little Hostess cupcakes. And I got that. And I had already eaten like a pretty big supper. And I ate 3 of those cupcakes, y'all. I was just digging, had my little hand down in the in the box, just digging, fishing them out. Got 3 of them. And just ate 3 cupcakes. Just, it was so good. But then I felt sick. Let's see. Okay, should I do this? Should I go over and like Fine. I should probably do this and then head down. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna do this. But we gotta be careful. I don't want to like herp-a-derp, you know. Okay, we're gonna be careful. I'm gonna like check my corners, you know, just like a professional, you know. Just like they say on the movies, you know, you gotta check your corners. You know, these cops be kicking the doors in, these military people. Okay. They don't want to get taken unawares, you know. Alida. Is that Alida? Oh, Alidia. Okay. Thank you, dear. You're a total sweetheart.
You are too kind.
Lofty and queen-like she is. Oh, for fuck's sake. It's never simple, is it? Get him, Allie. Fucking bear piece of shit. Yep, shooting him right in the face, y'all. One arrow in each eye, one in the mouth. That's how I do it. You know, a lot of the people in the service, you know, they say, I was talking to a guy one time. Not like, you know, just regular talking. Okay, fuck's sake. Moonstalker piece of shit. Does it never end, y'all? Does it never end? My God, the frustrations. Kill this bastard. But not like talking in a normal sense, not like we were talking like we were gonna hook up. But I was just talking to this guy one time at a bar, and he worked at a nuclear power plant, y'all. And he was a guard there. You know what he told me? I can't get that robe. That's not what he told me. That's just what I'm saying, you know, just to clarify. I know y'all were not confused. Let me get a sip of Coke. But here's the thing. This is what he told me. He was really trying to riz me up, y'all. Because he was telling me, like, how dangerous his job is and stuff. And, you know, basically, he was singing his own praises. And he was a cute boy. I was going along with it, you know. I was thinking about letting him fuck me. Shut the fuck up. Nobody cares. Nobody wanted to hear that. But he didn't. He didn't really have the courage that he seemed to have, y'all, because that didn't happen. But had he pushed the issue, it probably would have. But he didn't. So we were talking. He chickened out a little bit, but he was saying so he worked at this nuclear power plant, and he was telling me about what it's like. And he was telling me that they were trained. So he was like ex-military, and he was telling me that he was trained, and that, you know, that sort of helped him get the job or whatever. But he said they're trained to double tap to the head, y'all. If somebody drives up and like drives through the checkpoint and just tries to come up in there without going through the guard shack, he says, like, they sit up in those towers and they will fucking cap your ass straight to the dome. And I was like, shit, that's pretty cool. Let's see. Okay, I'm working, y'all. I'm trying to get there. It's just a fucking journey, okay? I want to get this done, though. You fucker, you. Gosh. Can't do nothing without these bears getting all up in my mess, you know? Oh, now we got another one, for fuck's sake. All right.
Cast that yet.
Okay, we're gonna kill him. It's okay. As long as we don't get something else, I won't run off. I'm invested in this fight. Oh yeah, it's fucking game over now. They dirt. They done let me level up, y'all. What am I now? Am I 15? I wasn't even expecting to get that many levels today. Let me heal Allie. I'm gonna go over here and discover this furball camp, and then we're gonna head back to town. Anything?
I can't carry anymore.
Okay, my little girl can't carry anymore. I got it. Okay, Moon Fruity can't do it. All right, let's get this discovery. We gotta go over to like the little, what is that? A magnify? There it is. We got it. Okay. Let's go back to the road. We're going back to the road, y'all. And we're going south the best direction. We're gonna have to kill this fucking moonstalker, y'all, before we do it, unfortunately. They trying to impede you, girl, but she ain't gonna let it happen. Nope. He dead. He very dead, y'all. Yep, that's a dirt nap for him. That's what you get. You fuck with the bull, you get the horns. Okay, we're going over. Let's see. This is not the road. Clearly, you know, that's not it. Got to keep going. It just looked like a path, y'all. Not every path is in fact a road. You want to know a cool word for a road that's a really old word? A thoroughfare. Fuck, another one. God damn it. Would you just fuck off already? Holy shit. But that's one of my favorite words, even though I say it very seldom. They would say, yeah, back in the day, you know, you think back the days of the cowboys and shit, y'all. That's how far. Oh, we got something else. I swear to God, what is that? I'm trying to. For a second, I thought the bear was my pet, y'all. I'm gonna wind up with PTSD if I'm not careful. This is bullshit. Okay, finally. Okay, now I'm not even looting them, y'all. Fuck them. I'm killing for sport, y'all. All right, so yes, back in the days of like the cowboys and stuff, okay, they would say, yeah, you know, it's over yonder, like across the thoroughfare. That's what they would say. They wouldn't call it a road. No, they were too fancy for all that. I think those would have been cool days, y'all. I would have probably, I'm gonna be honest, I probably would not have been a good person. I wouldn't have been a good person if I would have lived back then, y'all. It's always openness and transparency. It would have been a lot easier to get away with a lot of the crimes I'd like to commit, y'all. But you can't get away with nothing these days. You know, they got all kind of ways to catch you. Ay, ay, ay. But back then, yes. Those would have been my days. Okay, we're headed back. We're almost there too. Won't be much longer. Just have a look around. Not a whole lot to see. You know, some trees, you know, there's some grass, there's a bush, that's a rock. That's a rock right there, y'all. Some lamps. Those are night elven in nature. You can tell because they have a naturey look about them. Also, little known fact, do you know how those lamps are lit? You want to know what's in that lamp? Those are wisps that they have enslaved, and they just stick them in the lamp. It's like a little prison. You see it shaking? There's no wind here, y'all. You see the grass, okay? It's shaking because a little wisp is trying to get out of it. And it's not just any wisp, y'all. Okay. I know this is hard to hear, but I'm going to tell you because I like to be truthful on this channel. Okay. It's baby wisp. Those are little baby wisp. And they're enslaved and put into the lamps, y'all. You think night elves are good? Think again. They're more than any mere tree humpers. As if that's not enough of a crime, they do all this kind of mess too. Okay, let's see. Tharnarian butt fucker. Excuse me, I meant tree tender. I got it mixed up. That's my bad. I apologize.
Good luck, friend.
Complete quest.
Goddess watch over you.
Okay, he's got a follow-up. I'm
May the
not going to
stars
take all
guide
these right now because I do enjoy reading them. I'm just doing some hand-ins. I don't think we'll get another ding out of this.
What brings you here?
I call it a ding. Some people call it a level. You know, some people call a penis a ding. Do you know why they call it that? Because there was a word a long time ago that people used for the penis, and it was dingus. And modern people have taken and cutting the us off of it, and they just call it a ding sometimes. Y'all, you gotta have more respect for cock than that, you know. You really do. Let's see, how big a threat? We're just
May the
completing.
stars guide you.
Decline. That's right, boy. You got declined. He got rejected. He'll cry about it later. It'll be a Dear Diary moment. Okay, we're going to cross the little cute wooden bridge. Easy. It's no problem. Every time you cross a wooden bridge, you know, any bridge really, I worry that they're going to fall down. Do y'all think about that? Like, there's a bridge that I have to cross on the way to one of my favorite fish camps, y'all, because I enjoy a touch of seafood here and there. It's a very long bridge. Okay, it's about a 1/4 mile long, maybe a 1/2 mile. But every time I'm driving across of it, my mind just, I'm like, is this the part of it that's going to fall down? Am I going to a fucking watery grave? Is it going to, and I'm laughing, I don't know why, because this is an actual fear I have. And it's very high up, and it's above a huge body of water. And I just worry every time, and you know, because you're going over each of the panels, right? And you're hitting them, and it's going ba-bump, 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 ba-bump. And I'm like, one of these times, it's going to go ba-bump, and that whole bridge panel is going to fall. And I'm going with it, and I'm going to my grave, y'all. Every time I go over a big bridge, don't matter if it's a little wooden bridge like that or anything. Bridges were a mistake, y'all. Should have never made them. Just go around. Don't matter how far it goes. You know, don't matter how far you got to go. Just go around it. Don't go over bridges. I'm going to start boycotting them, y'all. You think I'm not serious? You better believe I am. Okay, we got like what? How many more? I got one more to turn in. Yeah. Oh, there's Serena. I've seen that gill before. Oh, gosh, y'all, I'm getting a bad headache. Oh, it's over here to turn in. All right, let's go over here. I'll probably take a little bit of Tylenol because I've been taking naproxen twice a day. Let's
How
see.
may I help?
The red crystal. Complete.
Del Nadris.
Okay.
Goddess watch over you.
I think that's all of them. Very good. And look at that. Almost 20%, I believe. So, did pretty good today. I'll head up here, sit down, get comfortable, and start telling y'all goodbye. Had a lot of fun today. Let me sit down here. There we go. Okay, y'all. What do we do today? We just did some leveling. We finished up Teldrassil, and we moved on to Darkshore. I knew it was going to happen. I thought, yeah, I got a few quests to do maybe in Teldrassil, and that was really about it. So now we're in Darkshore, and the journey continues, y'all. It's a long trek. We're going to do it. I'm going to 60. I ain't playing no games, y'all. It's going to happen. But I had a lot of fun chatting with y'all. And thank y'all for being here, everybody that chatted with me. Everybody that lurked, and everybody that'll watch the VOD. I really appreciate y'all. I appreciate all the support I get. Today is it Wednesday, y'all? I believe it is. So tomorrow's Thursday, and tomorrow, not sure what I'll play. Maybe Lost Ark again, but maybe some Minecraft. I'm not sure Don't hold me to it. But what I am sure is that we will have fun regardless, y'all. I promise you that. Let me think if there's anything else to tell you. Oh, don't forget movie night, y'all. Coming up. Let's see, I believe it's Saturday the 31st at 8 p.m. Eastern. We're going to be watching Alien, and I got to get the little Blu-ray player set up today so we can do that. And I will get it done. But yeah, other than that, I just hope y'all have a really good rest of your day. And whatever y'all find yourselves doing, I hope you take joy in it. I really do. And until next time, I'll see you all later. Bye-bye for now.